up on screen. I've been seeing a lot of rumors about a live action, like Ewan McGregor's watching the old Clone Wars. Hayden Christensen, like there's these teasers about a live action Clone Wars. How would you feel if that came to fruition?
That would be great. I think that's what I wanted from Obi-Wan. I wanted a bunch of flashbacks.
It is.
Now, I've heard Ewan is showing his kid Andor, who's like 4. So kid's got a better attention span than I do. We're not live, right? I'm not talking. Oh, hi everyone. No.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? Happy Thanksgiving to all those in the States. We had ours in October in Canada, like early October. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving. We're so thankful for you, and hope you're all having a great, cozy day. And if you're watching this on the playback, what's up?
What's up? Missed you guys
so
last
boys,
Thursday.
Yeah, how was your Thanksgiving?
Fantastic. Still underway.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have it in Australia, but I
don't
have
have
turkey.
You don't have it.
Well, because I lived in America. I lived in America, so now I want it because, like, my birthday is October 9th, and then we have Halloween, which we didn't sell. When I was a kid, I remember going around the block dressed up, and someone gave me a banana because I was like, "What are you doing at my house?" So we're slowly annexing in all of America's, what would you call them, hallmark holidays? Like, I know that they have
roots, yeah.
But really, it's about family and presents and cool shit. So I'm like, family. And so, yeah, I really love the lead up to Christmas because I love Christmas. So, we've got Halloween, then Thanksgiving, and Christmas is like a hop, step, and jump that we just don't have. And it makes me sad.
Celebrate Life Day.
When is that?
It's a stand-in, I think, just for Christmas.
Anyway, sorry, I interrupted you. I interrupted you. Thanksgiving story.
No, there was no story.
No,
there's no story.
Turkey?
No,
pie.
Half a burrito because I'm in California. No, I'll eat something later.
Crazy.
Make something fancy later.
Crazy.
I know.
All right, so we got some stuff to chat about.
So much.
Namely, the thing that's blowing up the most, and I haven't done a reaction to it because I wanted to wait here first, and then and I'll do my spin. But do one of you guys want to bring it up, or one of you guys bring it up actually?
Talking about the choreography thing.
Yeah. This is going crazy right now, chat. So there's this fan film that was done a few years ago, and then the choreography, angles, everything got copied verbatim, 1-to-1 for Star Wars Visions, and Lucasfilm and Disney published it, and it's in hot water now because the guy who made the fan film is like, "What the hell? You guys just literally ripped me off and didn't give credit or anything like that." And so it's a bit controversial because some people are like, "Well, it's Star Wars anyways, like you don't own it," and then other people are like, "Well, no, this is creative. They can't copy his entire shot and choreography." So
crediting him would at least be nice.
Yep.
I haven't watched it, so full disclosure. I've heard about it, but I have not actually watched the fan film in question.
Oh, man.
I'll let him take me through the story, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Do you want me to start the read? So Star Wars fan filmmaker says Disney stole his work, and that is an understatement. Didn't even change the camera angles. Is the the second subheader. So a Star Wars fan filmmaker has accused Disney of directly copying a fight sequence he created and reusing it shot for shot within an episode of Star Wars Visions, which I'm sure we've all seen.
Boys? The first one, sure.
Yeah, the first one was dope. Yeah, the sequence, including some of it was its fight choreography and camera angles, appears identical in a 12-second video posted on Instagram by fan Lorenz Hideyoshi, showing his unofficial work side by side with a clip from Disney Plus animated show. When Disney blatantly steals your action design, reads a caption on the video. He's just you know that you're in the right when you go for a company that's so litigious like Disney, saying you stole from me. Reads the caption, "The Bandits of Golak of the Hideyoshi's own Dark Jedi: A Star Wars Story," which is his short film, will be released on December 2019. Oh, he released, sorry. So let's watch this. You just be the judge if you haven't seen
it. crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah. Yeah. And so apparently it was an Indian company that stole it, and they've done the same thing with, I think, God of War. I was reading.
Oh,
They
I
did
saw
something-
that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what they did with God of War.
It's like a same thing, like a fight scene that looked exactly like another fight scene. They took a fight scene straight from God of War.
Yeah. So it's I guess they were commissioned by Disney to make this thing, and then maybe Disney didn't even know about this fan film. I don't know. But
No.
this Indian company
No.
just ripped them off.
Duty of care, would you call it? Like they have an obligation to kind of check. And I mean, I hope
Yeah.
they shit can the company if they're just wanton stealing.
How does it work though? Because like he doesn't own the choreography, or does it? And if he does own it, how does that go about? Ownership.
Well, he owns the choreography, but the nice thing to do would be able to give credit. Right?
100%.
You
A
know,
credit, a
so-
citation, and then it turns into an homage.
Yeah, sure. Like if they use any of the choreography from the prequel trilogy or from the uncut stuff that Nick Gillard made, like they should either pay him or they should just put it in the credits, be like inspired by Nick Gillard, blah blah blah. But
Back in the day, you would hire the dude,
back in the day, you would hire the best
Yeah.
in the industry.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
like
But-
Ryan versus Dorkman. That dude Ryan ended up getting fucking hired by
Oh,
Lucasfilm.
really?
Remember? Yeah, for
Oh,
rotoscoping
no.
and other effects. Yes.
Can I
I
say
didn't know
one
that.
thing about that? I love those fights, but I just
It lives
wish they put on a
rent-free.
costume.
Yeah.
I wish they. I don't know why. There's something
Really?
about me that's like just put something on. I don't know why. It just.
I like the fact that it was so real.
It's just two dudes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dudes, I know, but
Yeah.
I just a part of me's like do a second version, but all dressed up.
That'd be
Yeah, I
cool.
don't
Now, back in the day, you would have hired them, or you would have shouted them out, or you would have.
It
done
was,
some sort of-
George. It was George.
Yeah. Oh well, that
So-
makes sense. Yeah. Well, Lucasfilm.
Yeah,
Specifically.
it was
Can you
real.
imagine him
Lucasfilm.
just walking past, seeing it casually, going, "Well, hire them,"
Oh,
and
good,
walking
I like
away,
that.
and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Faster,
literally.
more intense.
Yeah.
yeah."
They also
They're pretty
stole the
fast and
Ahsoka
intense.
Mall. How did they? Can you clarify, Rangers? What did they steal?
From Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Like season 7.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Honestly, I was
Rangers
hoping they'd
Blade
steal
says-
more. They just acted like all the shit didn't exist.
Well, Rangers Blade says they also stole the Ahsoka versus Maul fight.
Yeah.
Oh, Visions, like these guys?
I mean,
Huh.
unless he's saying they stole the fight that Ahsoka and Maul have in season 7 of Clone Wars.
Well, you came to the right place,
Which-
Darth Monkey.
From where did they take it? From whence did they take it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
on
that's
another
pretty-
project.
You know, it'd be
that's pretty
funny
one-to-one.
if Disney did this at Patty. They were like, "Yeah, we stole it because you steal from us so much. How does it fucking feel?" They're just they're doing it back.
Yeah. It's all
The
trodden
petty.
territory too. What's the original fan film they did though? I don't
don't
think
know.
I've seen that one.
I don't know. What's happening, fellas? HoloNet here on a different account. How are you all doing? Just done gym and watching MJ train the ways of the hee hee.
Jim. Annie, are you okay? Yeah, I see what you did there.
Well, we're glad you guys could join us on Thanksgiving, man. We know not everyone's going to be here, but you're with family. But we're happy for those who are.
I was watching Theory's short of trying to destroy a lightsaber. So masochistically, I wanted to see, the first one is like, God damn, bro. It's doing lifts with the double saber. Like, they're pretty sturdy.
Oh, yeah.
They're pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
So has Disney commented on this at all?
No,
They just ignored
Nah.
it. I would have just ignored it too, I guess. What are you gonna do? If anything, it's given this dude more clout. People are watching his video, hopefully. It's fan film.
Yeah. sure.
yes, yeah, that's the
Streisand
Really
effect.
pissed,
I mean-
but also
For me, I saw a lot of people pointing out huge similarities between Vader Episode 1 and what Deborah Chow did in Kenobi with the unmasked Vader scene in the Bacta tank,
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't really care. I don't really think that they're all that creative anyways over there anymore. I think they used to be. But for me personally, I just don't care. Like it's like whatever. So it's meant for the fans. Like if the fans enjoyed it, cool. There's no surprise that Disney or whoever company they hire is going to steal from the stuff fans make because they're not creative themselves. They can't come up with anything.
Well, and he needs to take Disney to court, bro. Even if you're right, you know how expensive lawsuits are against Disney. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, I mean the best thing to do is just publicly announce it like this.
Yep.
But
Start marketing your fan film.
it'll unfortunately be forgotten about in a week. That's how this internet stuff works.
It's a shame.
It's sad.
Indeed.
This is where we're at.
Plagiarizing, bastardizing is all Disney does.
Yeah. Well, it's that OG thing.
What's up, Ark? Hey, boys, happy Thanksgiving. Just picked up my episode 2 hoodie. Hope you all have a good night. Can't wait for it. Oh, thank you, Ark. I really appreciate that. I'm very excited for it
Happy
as well.
Thanksgiving. Oh, I was trying to like peer over. Happy Thanksgiving.
Destiny 2 Renegades. Kylo Ren returned. What the heck?
Did he?
All right,
For
well,
the
that's that
DLC?
news. We got a couple other articles. Badger or Dash, would you like to pop them up? Whichever one you
I'll
wanna talk about.
steamroll through because I've got them open.
Oh, look at
Get
that.
my tabs out. Anakin Skywalker, actor Hayden Christensen. I like how it took me a pause. Actor Hayden Christensen says Rogue One captured the essence of what Star Wars is meant to be, and he loves how they portrayed Darth Vader. I'll wait for Theory's reaction, as Vader's very near and dear to him. And he's also a big Rogue One fan. Anakin Skywalker himself, Hayden Christensen, is a big fan of Rogue One. I'm going to jump this crap. In Fan Expo Boston, he said, I was always a big Empire Strikes Back fan. Who isn't? And from some of the more recent films, I loved Rogue One. I thought that for me, really kind of captured the essence of what Star Wars is meant to be. And I loved how they portrayed Darth Vader in that film too. But there's more. There are so many different people that have contributed to this character, and I'm just one of them, he added, and I love what they did, which is incredibly humble. But we're going to two-step this. So how do you guys feel about this first before I end the article?
Yeah, I mean, I think of all the stuff Disney has done, I think Rogue One and Mando season 1 and 2 are the best things that they have to date. I think Rogue One, in my opinion, as much as I love Mando, I feel like Rogue One is just probably the best that the best thing they've done.
Yeah. I maintain that if Vader didn't show up at the end there, Rogue One would be mentioned in the same breath as Solo. It's Vader showing at the end that gives everyone that positive interaction. Yeah, it's the best thing they've ever
Really?
done, but Vader showing up is what is that, yeah.
I didn't
Brings it
care
all
about
full
Vader.
Oh,
I thought it was a chaotic D&D party kind of thing, and they got the pacing right, and they got the look and feel, like that intangible feel of like a new like OG Star Wars. They somehow pulled it off really well with a stellar cast and crew, and writing was on point. It was just kinetic. I was gonna say frenetic, and Krennic, Ben Mendelsohn. Absolutely. I loved the tension between him and Tarkin. I mean, I don't know. I just felt like they made a bunch of new characters and didn't have to. They did justice to the others. The only thing that really pissed me off, obviously, was that Kyle
Justice for
Katarn seemed to
Katarn.
get curb stomped. Yeah,
I know. That's why I was angry the whole time.
I was
Vader showed up and
very
I was happy.
angry. I was like, don't kill Katarn just to make Spanish
It's
Katarn, please.
The
Yeah.
best they've done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, you're right. The pacing was great. Acting was great. It flowed really well. But Vader at the end was really the nice icing on the cake there, for sure. It like
Is
just
that what
brought
you think
everything
of?
together.
Is it, like what snaps to mind when you think of Rogue One? You think like the Vader saber porn? Yep, there's a
Yes.
resounding yes.
It's not. It's the fear of what an actual Force wielder would be to non-Force users. I think, like, by virtue of Order 66, Jedi end up looking kind of almost weak in comparison. But like Rogue One sort of captured. No. An average Force user knowing the Force would be a threat. Vader against a bunch of like rebel troops, it's absolutely terrifying. The way he's like throwing them up. I love the use of powers. That's expanded universe level of like.
Oh yeah, that
You know what I'm
was
saying?
like
We don't.
Jedi
yeah.
Outcast. If you're running through a hallway and you're just
Yes.
absolutely blitzing, I've never seen,
Yeah.
never thought I would see something as frantic,
Yeah.
you know, and fast paced. No, that's lovely. For me, it's Saw Gerrera, like showing
You like
echoes
Saw?
of Vader.
You like
I
that? You like
love
Saw?
Saw. I love Forrest Whitaker, dude. He was so good. Buckle it, and he's just like, you come to kill me, and I'm like, yes, he's so nuts. Like I love he's not one dimensional. He's a good guy working for the rebels ostensibly, but the wrinkle in his character that gives him layers is that he's a fucking terrorist.
Oh,
He
he's
is
an
a snap
extremist. Yeah,
terrorist. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see a bad guy that has some good and a good guy that has bad, and you know, level and layers. And I
I
just
get the
feel like,
message. He's the rebels Vader, basically, where he starts off unharmed, right,
Yeah.
and he becomes more machine than man towards the end when he's
I
blown
don't
up
know.
on
I
Jeddah.
loved it. I loved that. Yeah, when he's blown up though, and he sees his death coming, and he's all stoic, holding his little stick or whatever he's holding.
I always thought he
and
was
that-
relieved to have it be over finally. The
He has
endless
that
struggle.
moment of fear before that tsunami hits him, and I'm like, yes, that's even that. Like, it's not cowardly, but that oh fuck, I'm gonna die. That everybody would have. I loved it. I was like, fuck, they've humanized him. I just feel sometimes when you go too heavy into Star Wars, you can make characters one dimensional, and I don't love that.
Yeah.
Boggle it.
Yeah, no, the
All right.
headlines I saw was Hayden's favorite movie that wasn't the prequels was Empire, and that his favorite Disney movie was Rogue One.
Yeah, I saw that.
Standard.
Bro, could you imagine if he said
good choices.
Acolyte or something? I'd be like,
Oh
Hayden,
my god, bro.
bro, what do you...
I like
Come
the
on.
ideas it did with the
Oh,
Force.
Canada.
No, he knows. He's good.
All right, so there's a second part to this article. The 1-2 punch.
Mm.
Vader is a small part of Rogue One, appearing briefly to talk to director Krennic, and then again to cut through the rebels in the famous hallway scene. While Krennic and Cassian Andor both appeared again in Andor, Vader didn't show up, obviously, in Andor. No, that was never my agenda, they've tacked on. Andor creator Tony Gilroy said of including the Sith Lord, writing for Darth Vader is really limiting. I've done it. He doesn't have a lot to say. How do you feel about that?
He doesn't
Like
always
Tony
have to
Gilroy
say
going, I
shit
don't want to work
say
with
shit.
Vader. Yeah,
Well-
he doesn't have to say a word. I mean, fuck me. Look, I know he says some stuff, but look at him in Jedi Survivor, whatever the first one was, when he shows up. Like when Vader shows up, as long as it's done right, you know, Rebels, they kind of diluted him a little bit. He'll show up again and again. But like Vader is a force. Like, I don't know. I'm amazed that Gilroy said that because Vader is like,
I'm not surprised
He's
that
a-
he would say that of all people.
I knew you. That's why I wanted to read it. It's like theory. He's gonna. Yeah.
Vader, you can do the most with Vader than any other character in Star Wars. It's what he doesn't say that makes
Yeah.
it interesting.
But-
because it's so easy. It's just the way he turns and looks at someone. It's the camera angle. You can portray Vader in so many different ways with that mask that it's as if he has like all these expressions going on, but you just have to know how to shoot him and how he moves. That's it. And I wouldn't expect Tony Gilroy to understand that because he just likes to throw dialogue at literally every freaking scene or throw Mon Mothma into some dancing weirdo fucking motif.
Yeah, but
So
also look at Vader in A New Hope. He's a chatty, sassy bitch. He has a lot of dialogue. Like George clearly must have decided to regress his dialogue in the further ones where he's a little more. But like the first one, he talks a lot. He's quite like there's a way to do it, and it just depends on who he's talking to. The higher up the chain you go, I think the more he has to say, like a Tarkin or something like that.
yeah, no, I mean, there's so much you could do with Vader. There's a ton,
And then just body language.
you just
and
have to
he
know how. Yeah,
moves,
you got to know
what he
how his
doesn't
body
say.
moves. Yeah, exactly. His cadence, the way he speaks, everything. That's it.
I'm amazed that dude in A New Hope was just like, nah, get out of here, Vader. No believes in his sorcery and his sad fucking religion. And he's like,
Yes.
oh, okay.
Maybe he hadn't heard the rumor that he just like routinely choked people out, or that
Yeah, I'm just like, what? If you
Yeah.
knew anything, why would you shit talk Vader in a small confined space? I'll be doing it from another start. Even then, you're not safe. So we yell, fuck you, Vader, running.
or he
They're, like,
has, and
blasting
he
off.
dismissed it,
Yeah.
and like this is the first time they've actually come face to face, and he doesn't actually think it'll happen until it does.
Yeah. He's protected because he's got his homies. He's been drinking. Maybe they had like a work function before and he's sauced up. And he's like, I'm going to tell him what I think. And they're like, no, you won't. He's like, watch this.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be really careful where you put Vader too. You can't
Mhm.
overuse the guy because he takes over
True.
every scene that he's in. So, even if you were to do, like, let's say for episode 2 and 3 and 1, even, it's kind of you have to portray him in so many different angles, camera angles, to show that emotion. Because there's no face, right?
Mhm.
But if you do it in
Unless he's in
different
a
ways,
comic and they, you know, how they move the mask so it looks
Yeah.
like it's frowning, it looks like it's smart. I love that shit.
yeah. But there's just so much you could do, like with the angles, with his tone of voice, how he moves, how he looks, his head. His head can move like super fast, or it can move slow, and you can just kind of read all the expressions on his expressionless face. But you just got to know how to do it.
It's almost like you've been staring at Vader for years,
It's almost like I've
making
been
some type of
killing
fan
myself
film.
to make this goddamn fan film for 8 years.
We
Yeah,
appreciate
and
your sacrifice.
Vader has plenty to say. It just depends on what the topic and timing and people around him are.
Yeah.
Hardly misinterpreting what Gilroy's saying.
Mm, yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, Ahsoka season 2. That's what I'm hoping. Let's see
Ahsoka
what we
season
got.
2.
He mentions it, I think.
Ooh.
Oh, Christensen.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Says he'll be. Oh, he can't say anything. There's not much I can share, but Anakin will be back for season 2.
Oh,
Correct.
dude, he's like full throttle.
But in
Yeah, I
what
don't really-
form?
I don't like that, to be honest.
Coming back in season 2?
Yeah, well, I just don't think that. I like the ideas of the flashbacks for the Clone Wars, but bringing him kind of back to
Yeah,
life,
that's
I think
I'm
is
hoping.
anything more than a Force ghost. I don't know. It's a bit strange to me.
Even
It's
as a
gonna be
Force Ghost?
Mortis.
Yeah. I don't know.
Say what?
Mortis?
Mortis.
Yeah.
That would make 100% sense if he's lingering there and has something to say.
Yeah. No, I agree. We'll see. We'll see how they do it. You know, it's all about execution.
Yeah.
It is all about execution, but they do have a tendency when they feel like their back's against the wall. This is just my take, to dangle a legacy character. They fold it back in
Yeah.
begrudgingly.
They jangle the keys.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, boys? How we all doing? Got a fave comic of all time? Yeah, Darth Vader and the Ghost Prison is my favorite.
That's a good one. Well, mine a legacy. Kate Skywalker.
I like the old Republic ones. I think probably because they're one of the longest.
Like Zane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are good.
I got obsessed with them for a while. I did like the Vader one versus Maul.
It's my favorite. What could you possibly hate enough to destroy me? Myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Stabs through.
All right,
Yeah.
I got you a quick thing. So
Ooh.
Stupendous kept talking about making a horror, Star Wars horror,
Yeah.
about people being trapped in Hoth, in the base.
Oh
and
yes, right.
A nest of Wampus coming, right?
Right.
So I started writing that. I just writing ideas, and I thought, what if the rebels and the Imperials were stuck on two sides of a wall, and they have to help each other out? Anyway, it culminated with a Wampa nest, and they have to creep around, and it's kind of like I Am Legend, and I don't know why, but I had Vader in there at some point. And the end was, and I realized how derivative this idea was, Vader and a rebel survive and they help each other and Vader lets him live. Anyway, Vader's looking down in an open nest of Wampas below them, and the rebel and Vader go to leave, but Vader turns around and force chokes the rebel. And the rebel goes, "Please, sir, like, I have a family." And then Vader says, "I don't," and tosses him in the pit. I thought that would be cool. But then I was like, fuck, that's actually quite derivative of the, what do you hate enough to destroy me? And then Vader says, "Myself." Oh,
It's not.
I was
It
like,
just.
too
It
derivative.
just rhymes. It's like poetry. It rhymes. You're just.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Unironically, it would be great to have a scary movie of explorers getting stuck in a Sith temple. They don't know it's a Sith temple.
Oh
but
my
It
God,
ends
yeah,
up
that'd be
being like
cool,
an
though.
ancient.
Yeah, that is
and
a
then by
good
the
one
end of
too.
it, you have one
That'd
of
be
them be
wild.
possessed fully by a Sith spirit, like Exar. You could just do the Exar Kun Jedi Academy story, but it's scarier if they're just like exploring.
I love it.
What
That'd
is
be cool.
this?
More
Yeah.
Star Wars horror. More.
Chased by a Torrenta tech or something.
Yeah, but it actually looks scary. That
Sith
doesn't look
alchemy.
dumb.
Yeah, it'd be so fucking. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. You could do different genre in Star Wars. It doesn't all have to fit exactly like the movies. You could do little side things.
Oh,
siloed
yeah,
off.
dude.
Animations
like-
even.
Like KOTOR, some of the side quests, I was like, oh, this is, remember the Rogue Droid one? And I was like, there's a little bit of, was it Terminator or Blade Runner? I forget. Like, you can see the pieces where they go, this
Yeah.
is my favorite movie or piece of media, shove it in Star Wars, give it a new coat of paint, change it. That's why I love Star. They should do it with all good stories. I want to see fucking Goodfellas in Star Wars. I'll watch it all. Just good stories in a Star Wars setting. But I do agree that just your everyman being put against situations that don't seem too fantastical to say like a Jedi would be. Oh, can you imagine shitting yourself with Sith alchemy and ghosts and stuff, and you're just a bro?
Bro, even
Yes.
Kyle, all cocksure after Dark Forces exploring the mysteries of the Sith, Zios, wherever he is there, and falling. And then Mara has to go save him, like in the Mysteries of the Sith DLC, which I think they made canon, and that's why he gives up his lightsaber. But like, yeah, just out of nowhere, dealing with the full evil of the Sith and all their little things, and stuck in a temple, ripe for stuff. Anakin appearing as a Force ghost to Ahsoka is such a problem. His own son is attempting to rebuild the Jedi Order, and he's more concerned with Ahsoka priorities. But what if he has more faith in his son than he does Ahsoka?
I think
The son
the
has
biggest
purpose.
issue that we have is that he didn't show up to Luke to tell him that Exegol exists.
I think his name is fucking Darth Vader, Dutch for father. Of course he should show up for his son. Like, that's insane. Just
Said
chilling
hi.
with Ahsoka. Yeah. She's like, he
waved.
hasn't called you? I hang out with him every week. And Luke's like, what? Oh yeah, he waits for you to go to sleep.
Yeah. I'm wondering what this Filoni movie is going to be about.
Mandalorian and Grogu, I think.
No.
You mean the one after, like,
no, because
Thrawn, his
we got
wrap-up movie, basically?
We got Mando Grogu, which is Favreau, and then after that is going to be the Starfighter or whatever, but then after that is Dave's movie.
Yeah, and
I don't know.
Did you see season 4 is done?
I would say Favreau is saying
Yeah,
that this is not season 4, because obviously we heard
Yeah.
the season 4 got turned into the movie. He's like, no, it's not.
No. Yeah.
It's the movie set, which it's probably just a couple of episodes, but
100%, dude.
yeah.
The
But-
movie, right?
So yeah, right. So like,
100%.
what's his 4 then? What's his main? It's going to be Thrawn returning, right?
Yeah.
Because I think that's what it is.
I think they're going to
this-
do the movie, and then they do the season 4, and then they do maybe Ahsoka season 3, and then they do Filoni's movie, which is going to be all
his
of
movie's
that
like
stuff.
Heir to the Empire, basically.
Yes.
Without Luke.
Yes. Oh, I
It's
think
very
they'll
messy.
put Luke in it.
Do you?
Yeah, they have to. How can they not?
Bro,
Oh,
they have to. They have to get Han, Luke, and Leia together in a fucking scene for the sequel, and they didn't do it. So they have to.
no, they're 10 years behind.
They have to.
They're gonna get an aging Sebastian Stan when he's aged out.
I know now
He'll be
he's
like
too old.
50.
Yeah, bro, the stunt guy just looks like Mark Hamill. They didn't even need to superimpose his face. The guy that does it in Grogu, Mando and Grogu.
That guy's from Vancouver, apparently. I know someone who knows him.
I agree.
Oh,
Luke
wow.
has to show up and be the main. But then, how do you do that?
You just do it. I mean, Luke is the main character, not Ahsoka.
Go for me.
Yeah, I know. Tell Dave that.
Yeah,
His obsession
Yeah,
with
he's-
Ahsoka is just like destroying things. It's like,
he's
dude,
got his wish.
let's get your priorities straight. Luke is number 1.
No, but it's never Filoni. Is always Filoni creations first. That has always been Filoni. He loves
It's whatever
it.
he wants.
No, but it's always his. I hate to say it. I feel like it's egocentric because he's like, well, this is my little mini
It
universe.
has to
so
be.
it's always his stuff first. He's always pushing that, and he somehow gets through.
That George wanted her dead at Order 66.
Yeah,
And
dude.
he talked him out of it, or at least circumvented him somehow to get her not to be dead.
He just waited George out. Come on, retire. Just waiting for him to
Kinda.
go. And
Or he's like, okay, George, I'll kill her in Rebels.
Doesn't. And then did you see that the producer or something of Rebels was like, we decided not to make Sabine force sensitive, but for some reason she is
Yes, and they forced it. Yes, which makes and it did. They said it took away from Ezra.
now. Yeah. He's like, we had this conversation in Rebels, and for whatever reason, Dave decided to go ahead and do it now.
Yeah, and we added back the doesn't matter your metachlorian count. You could just try really hard. Try really hard. You get the force.
So that's something George said too, but I mean, it's not gonna. Not everyone's gonna be successful at it.
yeah. He made it
Especially
seem
not
like
that
it was
force
like
push.
years of like monk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dude, Ezra should have been dead with that force push. Like, she shouldn't have been able to do that.
yeah,
She would have been like, ah, ah.
yeah. Or be able to have a lightsaber fight with a
God, no.
Balin skull
That
trained.
lightsaber fight at the end was atrocious with Morgan Elsbeth, and then all those stormtroopers.
Oh, the
Oh my
Death
God.
Troopers. Just shit.
Well,
man.
yeah, well, yeah, it just was ridiculous, man. It's like, dude, just throw your lightsaber down the stairs; they're dead.
She's already like a Mandalorian. She's already like OP in her own class if she just uses all her stuff. Beskar armor, blasters, you have a flamethrower, bro.
Who we talking
Just
about?
use your skills.
Oh,
Sabine.
Sabine?
Like she's
Sabine,
already.
Sabine.
I was
do you
talking
understand?
about Ahsoka. Yeah,
Yeah, no, in Ahsoka, that's the thing. She's already, and then you give her a lightsaber, and then yeah, when they're fighting the zombies, basically, just cut them in half.
literally, dude. Like, what happened to Force Throw? What happened to that move? It was the coolest move.
You literally just lift them all up and throw your lightsaber at them.
Literally, just lift them up, or just throw your lightsaber like freaking like this, and
Yeah.
they're dead.
No, again, that's why Rogue One is so satisfying there at the end. I don't know if this is Nick's choice, but in Revenge of the Sith, when Dooku chokes Obi-Wan and he lifted off the ground like that was like right at the height of Jedi Outcast Jedi Academy, where when you force grip someone, they lift up, and I was like,
I knew you were thinking about which level that was.
They're doing
It's
the
like level
thing.
2
Yeah.
grip,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
level 3 push. Yeah,
Because
on the
that's what
grip
you
bit.
do, right?
The
You
toss,
pick them up,
yeah.
you choke them, you throw them into the thing, maybe
Yeah.
put them in front of someone's blaster bolts. A little bit of imagination with your force powers.
I know.
That's all
bro.
we're asking for.
I know.
You know what
Well,
makes me
yeah,
really mad is I did an interview years ago, like 8 years ago, with Freddie Prinze Jr. at the height of like
You did?
Rebels. And
I didn't know this.
I spent like
Yeah, bro.
5 minutes talking to him. I had a fan
He's a
theory
dick.
about Sabine becoming the Mandalore, and he let me believe that it was true. And the interview, I'm hyping myself up, thinking that I've got a theory right, and he's like, "Oh, you're onto something." It was fully. He was just letting me do it. Like he was just sitting there going, "A dumb fucker," and I believed at the end of the
I think he's a
interview that
dick,
she was going to be Mandalore.
Yeah. Think of how
Yeah.
good the Book of Boba Fett could have been if he decided to reclaim the mantle of Mandalore and restart the
Oh,
Mandalorians.
I didn't want Sabine. I didn't want it, but my theory was it. Just to be clear, obviously Boba is a sick Mandalore. Like that arc would be so good.
Yeah, dude. It's
What's she gonna do?
Like
Paint all
food.
their armor, like vandalize it and stuff? And be like, oh, you're edgy now. Get a flick in your hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
played your ass, bro.
He did.
Just mad that he gave the Millennium Falcon to a guy, bro.
oh
remember
yeah,
those?
yeah. That
Yeah,
was
sorry.
wild. That was wild.
And I still think they can bring the Mandalorian back. It's not, just one shitty season, but they could still make it freaking peak, dude. They
You
just
make
gotta
him
have
a
good writing.
bounty hunter.
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
bring,
do we
Cad
want
Bane in
it?
there, Boba.
do we want Disney to even like you and I? We all want the best Star Wars for everybody. It doesn't matter who helms it. But the problem is that line of thinking kind of is permissive for Disney to continue and do what they want and limp through instead of just cut the cord, kill Disney out, and then give somebody else a fresh start. Like I just feel like at this point it'd be so much better if we had a clean start because it's so messy now.
And I'm over Pedro, and by virtue of that, kind of over Mandalorian, which
Oh, I'm so tired of Pedro, dude.
yeah.
The guy's just weird. He's just a weirdo. I'm not afraid to say it, man. He's just
No.
a freaking weirdo.
No,
I don't
he's
think anyone's
weird.
gonna fight you on that. Yeah.
No,
I don't
dude,
care.
yeah,
I
like,
don't care. His
don't-
personal life. I'm like, as long as you bring it, I don't care. I don't like it. It's like
just-
that Ariana Grande and that other chick. Like, there's this
Oh, they're
weird thing in
so
Hollywood.
weird too. What the hell is
This
going
Hollywood
on there?
thing to be like weird, touchy people in interviews to make interviews uncomfortable for the audience. It's like a new sick Hollywood thing.
I don't know. What's
He does
going
it,
on,
they
man.
do it. I'm like, just
Yeah, I don't
stop
know.
touching each other and answer questions and stop crying. No, it's too much.
It's
Yeah.
crazy that Cynthia Erivo seems more human. She's a green witch Elphaba in Wicked. Yeah, great actors. They have to be because they're so actual humans in that movie compared to their like on the red carpet, behind the scenes, the way they talk, the way they look at each other. It's
Oh, man.
insane.
Why do they act like this? Like, Theory and I were talking the other day on the phone and we're talking about like farms and, we like simple things in life and nature. Like if I got an exponential amount of wealth and accumulative fame or whatever, I think that would just expand out where I'd want more of that or whatever for family, friends. Who cares? These people, it's like they hit a height of fame and they go, I'm going to be a fucking weirdo. Otherwise, I'm going to try and clip myself with substance. It's like they just go off the rails. They can't handle it. And they just become these weird parodies of
What I
people.
think-
They're not even real. And I'm like, what is wrong with you, bro?
I
Do you
think
not
they're-
get up, put your shoes on like everybody else, and then dream to like just end the day and have a coffee? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, they just, I can't like relate to these people anymore.
I feel like Cillian Murphy is pretty normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, from what I've seen. Christian Bale, some of these actors, I think that they're normal people, but I think some of the others, for whatever reason, I think they're just listening too much to the PR people on their team,
It's got to be.
and it's just
Lean into that behavior.
deformed their mind. Like they just aren't even a person anymore. They don't have their own opinions. They just don't want to offend anybody, and they become this like freaking conduit for, I don't know, positivity or something. It's super
I think
weird.
some
But
of them are always nutty, and then they just get enough
Yeah.
clout and like support that they're nutty. They get mainstream. Okay, I can
That's-
say all the
yeah,
horrible
yeah.
things
I
I
heard that
believe.
too.
Right.
It makes them more of themselves. Like they actually become celebrities too as a vehicle, so that they're not inhibited. You live in around LA or something, like you live in California. You've been around the industry a lot. I assume you've seen a lot, and it's just weirdos and shit.
Me?
No,
Patrick.
bad job.
No,
Yeah.
it's a Hollywood. There's the way to. It's like I think I've heard Rogan say this too, where you don't go nice to see you again because you don't know if you've met someone, or good to meet you because you don't know if maybe you met them before. So he's like, good to see you. Good to see you. It's like there's a way of talking to not be offensive and maybe not be controversial. Yeah, it's fake Hollywood bullshit.
Yeah, I think there's some real people in Hollywood for sure, but the rest of them I feel like are just all part of this message, or this. They're all just bought. They don't have their own brains for whatever reason, And you see that with influencers. You see that with the Hollywood actors. You see that with producers and writers and directors, and it's all this. They just have like the same personality. It's weird.
I think I know it. All who gain power are afraid to lose it. Even the celebrities. They're like, I'm never going to fucking work again if I say some based shit. So I'm just going to spew the narrative, and then I'll go higher. If Pedro says that, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to think. What did he call the fans Nazis? Somebody Nazis for no reason? I was like,
well,
stop calling
anyone that
people
votes
Nazis.
Wait, what?
differently than him.
He called fans Nazis.
Oh yeah, Pedro
Sorry.
called everyone that voted for Trump. Not like he put a thing that equated them of the losers of the Civil War, not right.
Which
Yeah.
potentially half your it'd be like if you vote for Biden, you sniff kids or something. You just like you don't say that. Like you can vote however you want. Don't.
Silent on Gina,
It's
but then saying
I
all the
know,
worst
that's-
shit. Yes.
it's
Pathologically.
It's funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hollywood's a weird place, man. I'm happy we're not in there.
dude, can I tell you a quick story about how people were racist to me in Hollywood, and I kind of loved it.
Australian.
So I dated somebody who was the black, so they ran like they were part of like this black network, TV network, and she had friends that were all rich, and everybody was black, right? At this party, we go to this birthday party, and it's like they're like rich, sickly rich, and it's a dress up party, so like 1930s whatever, and I'm wearing like one of these little old school hats. And I go to the party, and again, I'm the only white dude there. This is just hugely, and it's not that they're black, they're insanely rich. So they're like, oh, Jeffrey, I can't wait to invest 50 million in this. Know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? I felt so out of place. Everybody's rich. I'm at a birthday party, and I'm dressed up, and I'm the only white guy. Anyway, I walk over to the kitchen to grab to put something down. I actually got the guy was a Star Wars fan whose birthday it was, and I got him a lightsaber for his birthday, one of those AR kits. I thought that'd be sick. And the mum was there, and she was like, looked at me up and down. She goes, like, go in the kitchen, get out of here. I was like, the fuck is happening? And I looked around, and they were so rich that they had catering and people working because they did a mystery detective theme for that. Like we literally did a mystery hunt, but I was the only white guy. She thought I was the help. So she was like, get out. And I'm like, oh, this is amazing.
Oh, I thought you were saying you went to a BET party that was 1930s themed and you accidentally dressed like a plantation owner and it didn't come across.
No.
wrong.
I was just me dressed up like the rest of them, but because I was white, they assumed I was the
I
help.
thought you were the help.
They tried to send me away from the party, and I was like, "This is awesome. This is so weird."
When you were dating the girl?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I didn't take any offense. I was, this is fucking awesome. This is so.
Excuse me,
like, it's just
ma'am,
a
and you
real-
just walk on out.
Yeah. I was begging. Yeah, it was amazing.
I wish I could have seen that.
That's crazy.
What kind of lightsaber was it?
It was the AR kit. Remember?
How long ago was this?
I don't remember.
Disney.
No, I was poor. I didn't get
Disney
any of that
did
shit.
no. Well, I got a bunch of them for free because I went over to this Disney thing to do the promo for the AR kit, which do not recommend, unfortunately. But they were really trying to make AR with the mobile in a headset work, where you fight Maul and stuff. And I even filmed my dad trying it out. Blah blah blah. So I had a bunch of them, and he was a Star Wars fan, and I said, "Hey, I'll give him one of them." I was the only person who gave him a present at that party, so I looked like a complete asshole to all these other people. But
Actually, I think all the other people look like assholes. That's nice of you.
yeah, which doesn't make them happy when they're all rich people just staring at me like, yeah, all right, Whitey. That's strike two. First strike was being white.
Struggles.
Yeah.
You know good and well if Lucasfilm came calling and asked you to do a canon story, you would jump at the chance. One reason why he's so bitter is that they didn't open the door after Shards. Wow, you hit the nail on the head. You got it.
Boo. Boo.
How'd you know? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but he wasn't bald at the time.
No.
Cornrows?
Cornrows. I wish I could pull them. I would wear them if
Bro.
I had like hair that worked like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think they look really cool. Though you do look like you're trying really hard, so that would suck. But I think they look cool.
You look like Riff Raff.
Yeah. I love Riff Raff though. I really love Riff Raff. I think
He
he's
pulls it
quite
off.
clever. Yeah, but he's like grew up on the scene and stuff. There's all these rules I don't get as an Australian. When I got to America, I was like, oh fuck, I gotta learn things. Like
Rule.
I moved to first state I moved to before California was Huntsville, Alabama, and I'd never been in a projects before. And I was like filling up fuel in my car, and I'm like, bars on the windows, turn around, there's like a brick city, and I'm like, fuck, danger, like Spidey sense go pew pew pew. And I'm like, oh, I gotta learn shit real quick.
Takes a lot for an Australian to be aware of the danger around them. You got monsters walking around literal.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope everyone's having a great evening. We have about 650 people in the chat, which is amazing for a busy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much, guys, for joining
Thank
us.
you.
Let us know where you're at. Are you with family? We saw some people were hiding in their basements from their families watching the show. We saw some people aren't with anybody. So welcome to have you here.
You be with us.
Yeah, man. You with family now. You feel me?
I don't think there's actually a Thanksgiving in Star Wars. I think the closest we get is like a harvest festival or something like that. So welcome to our harvest festival.
All right.
Bounty.
It's Friday
evening
today,
from
so I
the
didn't even
UK.
click that it's Thanksgiving for you guys. I'm like, shit, it's Thursday there. Happy
Not
Thanksgiving.
for me. It's only for him.
Yeah.
You guys haven't annexed it into your
No, we have it
Culture?
in October.
Yeah, but Life Day is more like Christmas, but I guess it counts too. It's about being thankful.
Huh. Is it the same story?
I don't know.
What, for us? No, we just
No.
celebrate the conquering of the local tribes.
No, you guys. These are all Hallmark, like superficial holidays. Like I have a doctor who's from Iran actually, and he was talking about how weird it is his daughter embracing Christmas. And I'm like, mate, it has nothing to do with like religion or Christ anymore. It is literally just family presents. Like they commercialize all these holidays. The root of it is gone. And he's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I grew up with Christmas. I mean, my mom's Catholic. She grew up Catholic. And then my other side of the family, they were Muslim for a bit.
When did your dad
So, I
move
mean-
to America?
My dad?
Romeo and Juliet story, that is.
My
No,
dad
because his dad's from Iran, and he might be from the golden age of Iran, or when the Ayatollah
Oh,
came
yeah.
back in and it became harsh as fuck, right? Like which
Dude,
one?
my dad was in the streets during the revolution protecting the women and the kids from getting rocks thrown at them and shit. And then he was like in street fights with these fucking nut job radicals that were trying to overthrow the Shah. Oh, dude, his stories are wild. And so like he
No.
He left when he was like 18, and he went to the States for school, and then he came back for military and all that. But then he left again and like moved to Canada when he was like 25 or something,
Jeez.
27.
That's a crazy story. All those pictures, everybody that I know, when they see pictures from back then,
Yeah.
it's so wild to them. I'm like, yeah, how amazing is it? It just looks like the Shah really
Western.
went hard. Yeah, Western. He went
Yeah.
really hard with it.
From what I hear, when the Shah was around, it was fucking the golden age. People had rights.
Yep.
It was a much better time. I've never been to Iran, and I don't
Really?
really. No,
I mean,
I don't
yeah.
really want to with this government there. So, not
My
why.
my aunt and my cousins and uncle lived there for a while. He some IT shit, probably about 10 years ago, and they loved it. She speaks Farsi now, and she's fucking, she thinks she's the Prince of Persia, and I'm like, just calm the fuck down.
I'd love to go.
Flipping over things.
Yeah, yeah. I'd love to go. But yeah. I don't like government.
Might
I
be
don't
some
like
time.
government in Canada either.
Yeah. There's a bunch of places now that I've wanted to go that I would not want to go right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude. There's so many places you want to visit. You're just not really feasible.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cade Music. Just ordered the Weathered Hermit. Yep. Shout out. We're having the Black Friday sale this week. It's going on still. So go on the site. The most savings that you'll ever get are being done right now on the site. We've never had these amount of sales going on. And the new hoodies are available, the new hats. Everything is going to pay for, 2 is pretty much done, but 3, which is going to have Nick Gillard's choreography in it, which is going to be freaking sick.
Ooh.
What's happened to fellas? Oh, yeah, read this one.
So, yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving. Just picked up my episode 2 hoodie. Hope you all have a good night. Can't wait for Vader. Thank you, Ark. And for those who don't know, I think I showed this last time, but this little Easter egg right here.
That's right. Turn around. Show the booty.
You see that booty, baby?
Yeah, fans first. Ooh.
Oh, that is actually really cool.
Yeah, fans first. Like Unlimited Power, episode 2, Dark Side.
And
I love
you guys make this on site now, or
Yeah. This is shipped out from our warehouse, Florida.
fuck?
So if you
Isn't
order it
that
now,
hard?
huh?
Isn't that difficult to get all the designs everywhere on those things?
Oh,
Like,
dude,
as you
this
know,
shit
working
took
with
us a
merch
year.
companies.
This took us a year.
Yeah. It's really, they just want to keep it kind of here on the front.
It's like it was like a box. I'm like, no, we're doing it all over. So it's very expensive to make.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just come in Sith Lightning Red.
Ooh.
We have some cool
Ooh.
stuff. We have some cool stuff coming for sure
Oh.
for next year.
Electric
but,
Judgment Green.
No, hey! The special. Theory's just writing that notepad.
Seriously,
I got some cool shit
Electric
coming.
Judgment Green. Yeah,
I guess our
yeah,
hats
red would be
like,
sick.
fly. It's insane. We're always going out of stock. On
Bro,
the
I'm
hats,
so
which is
close to
wild.
getting the fucking Jedi robes or Sith robes, but trying to lose weight. I just decide which fucking
Your stuff's
size I
still on
wanna
the
get.
way, Dash.
Oh, you didn't have to, dude.
Your stuff's still on the way. No, you're my mate. What do you mean?
Thank you.
Oh, my
Yes,
mate.
we are. It sounds so good when Americans say
I know.
it.
React to Destiny 2 Renegades launch trailer. Somehow Kylo returned. Everyone knows why 6 was afraid of 7, but why was 10 afraid? It was right in the middle of 9/11.
Ooh,
Oh.
let's get some heat on it, dude.
He
Rough,
ran
man.
away. That's horrible.
Happy Thanksgiving, mates. I'm grateful for your passion and talent. Thank you, Timify. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Get Seconds and Third Savings Day. I would love to get a Theory Saber. The Roger Christian looks dope. What's the difference between Profi, SNV on the site? Pardon my ignorance. Profi is the top board that you can get. I'm just going to say it super fast here. Essentially, it allows for all of the different programming that we put into the sound files. So, for example, if you have, let's say, the Kaboom font, when you swing it really hard, you're going to get it to sound like it's trailing by, where it's like, whereas on SNV, it's more so just. I find also the effects are much better. So, for example, on the Kaboom, for example, it'll go up slowly and then explode. whereas on the SNV it just explodes right away.
Sounds like me. The more I get older. Hey, oh.
Yeah, he's got an SNV. Okay. All right. But yeah, I mean, those are some of the. It's the top board. It allows for tons of different programming if you're into that, and if you ever want to program stuff yourself, you can always reach out to us for free. That's what customer service is there.
Yeah,
for.
that's next level when you're doing your own programming on your little card.
Yeah, we'll walk you through it. Yeah,
That's sick.
so we have that service. If you're one of our customers, you can use our guys 24/7, and I pay a full team full time. So in the States and in the EU,
Nice.
available all the time. The Inquisitor's Death YouTube video clip posted by Alan DeMunick. Within the first 15 seconds, you'll see the Ahsoka Maul sequence.
Inquisitor's Death.
2D Clone Wars really had it made. Oh, dude, it was sick.
Oh yeah.
The name that's totally hadn't seen. Sup, boys? Hope you all doing well. Got a fave comic. We answered this one. Vader in the Dark. Vader in the Ghost Prison.
Legacy. Cade Skywalker.
Dash, you got one?
Yeah, it's not the Old Republic. Zane Carrick.
Yeah,
Oh.
St. Carrick.
So I started listening to the new Vader book, Master of Evil.
Ah.
I'm on chapter 4, almost 5 now. Listening to it on like 1.5 speed. It's
Mark Thompson?
essentially. I don't know. It's essentially just the comics put into a book so
Mhm.
far. Literally.
So if you've read the comics, you know what you're getting, kind of.
So far, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna, go past that because I'm only chapter 4 or 5. But so far, it's literally just, Vader bleeding his crystal. It's Mas Amedda throwing all the lightsabers into the furnace on Coruscant. Yeah,
I don't like it.
Yeah.
nothing
What?
crazy so far.
I don't understand. You throw a lightsaber into a furnace and nothing combusts. Like they create enough energy to blow up planets. Like
The power
Ilum,
cells?
like- yeah, or the
the-
crystal. Like
The actual
I mean,
crystals?
Ilum became what Starkiller Base. Therefore, you'd think that there'll be some type of reaction. The amount of power in those fucking things, there's got to be. Like, it has to go somewhere. No.
I think it's just how they focus it. I don't know.
Chat, has anyone read the book? Has anyone finished the book? Yeah, I just throw it on Audible whenever I'm driving or whatever in the background. And so far, it's literally just the comics with a little bit of extra stuff put in. But I imagine there's going to be more eventually, right?
Yeah, Vader's terrifying in Rebels, the first one. Which
Oh,
casually
right,
throws
right.
them around.
Yeah, he was, but obviously as a kid show, I found Rebels to be great in parts, but it was like 20% too
Right.
slow because I was too old by that time, I think. I think if I was 10, 12, it'd be peak, but for me, it was good, but it was very slow as syrup in a lot of places, and there was a lot of drawn out aspects to it where I was just like, not enough.
Filler and yeah. Younger Palpatine, and what we could have gotten that. It's what Acolyte could have been.
Do you know what really fucks with me is that somebody, and I didn't refute it at the time, when Solo came out and Aaron Eckhart wasn't received well. They were like, because I wanted Anthony Ingruber, the guy that used to do the Solo impressions on YouTube. I thought he was in the Age of Adalone or something. He's an actor. He looks exactly like Harrison Ford. They were like, oh, you can't. It's really hard. You can't like just take over an older actor's part. And I was like, yeah, I get. Wait a second, Ewan McGregor fucking nailed it as Obi-Wan. Don't you dare say that shit to me. Like what?
Yeah,
But that's the way they framed it. Ewan wasn't taking over. He was playing younger Obi-Wan, and he made it sync up and with respect. And that dude would have not been taking over for Harrison Ford. He would have just played the younger version, but they didn't want that. So they got Eldon, whatever the fuck. And then they started using his image in placement of Harrison Ford's Solo. You know what I'm saying? They did try to replace it instead of just syncing it up.
I don't think he
Kathy blamed that. That's
betrayed
why it failed.
I
I
don't
did
think he
not
portrayed him
detect
well at
any
all.
Harrison Ford
No,
swagger from
no,
him. No
and they
Han
met up.
Solo.
They met up. Like he actually, had meetings and they were like hanging out. And I don't know. I feel like it's just some incestuous thing. So I remember he got discovered by who directed Steven Spielberg. Steven Spielberg at like a bar mitzvah or something, and they were like, "Hey, I like your acting," or whatever. Like it's all just Spielberg pushing this kid, and he just was a square peg in a round hole. He's a good actor, but
Solo's origin in Legends is better, where he actually did work for the Empire for a while. Like you have to give him a knowledge base, like to show that everyone at some point might have had entanglements and worked, and then show him defect and how he meets Chewie and all the things.
it's amazing how many people wanted to or did work for the Empire. Luke wanting to go to Carida.
Bro, honestly, what do you think Luke
Kyle
was going?
Yeah, right. Kyle's
What do you think
dad
that
as a
academy-
rebel being like, they'll give him some 3 square meals and a good like life. And I'm like, that's the complexity that I love, where you're like,
Yeah.
what? No, he's just an orphan. He cares.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Who are you? I is Solo. Okay.
Did Anakin as Darth Vader become weaker in the Force after Mustafar because he lost midichlorians? Comparison to his potential pre-loss of limbs. Can you lose midichlorians when you lose parts of your body? Yeah, apparently that's what George said.
That's what he said. He becomes 80% as powerful as Sidious.
The Emperor. Yeah.
So I don't know
So
how
what
that
does
would
it-
work personally.
Yeah. Why doesn't Yoda just take steroids, like bulk mass, or get as fat as humanly possible? And then he's got more mass, more midichlorians floating around.
Well, I kind of would always want to ask George, like, so how much did he lose when he lost his arm? What happens if we do a clone arm attached to a human body? Does my blood then produce medical? So blood cells can reproduce, but midichlorians don't reproduce. And what you got is what you got. So what happens if you have a horrible accident and all your plasma and blood is cycled out? Can you lose your force or proclivity to access it as easy?
No, because I think it's your cells.
It's like your actual cell mitochondria
Yeah.
is the replace. Yeah. So, but then how the hell does it's the limb loss? Then the actual
I
body
think-
matter.
Yeah.
They're produced in the testes. That's why it's so much trouble after he got burnt,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
they
makes
got
more
burnt
sense.
up. Yeah.
castrated.
See, I
Chest.
maintain he was face
Roasting
down
on
into the
open
sand, so
fire.
his junk at least was protected. At least in my head canon, that's what it is.
It's crazy that George said that he would have been 200 times as powerful, like 200% the Emperor, which is fucked.
Which makes sense.
And when he
makes sense.
lost, he was still 80% as powerful. That remaining 20%, which is crazy. So when he lost his hand from Dooku, his arm, he was probably like still 195%
Yeah, super OP.
stronger than the Emperor if he
Super
reached
OP.
his potential.
Because if you pay attention to the whole picture, as Palpatine always wants us to, he's the Sithari and he's the Chosen One. He's both sides legend. He's
Yeah.
literally the most powerful being ever.
I know
Oh,
it's
that-
wild.
Know that he was the Sithari as well.
It's the theory that he's also the Sithari. Yeah.
I thought Palpatine would be the Sithari, if anything. Look at him.
Yeah, but then he gets beat by. If so,
Everybody has to be beat
Jedi
at
Tech-
some
yeah.
stage. He was the Don, the Teflon Don. Nothing could stop him. He was just so good.
He's the man. Yeah, and Anakin's potential equals Star Killer. Well, yeah, but not really. But yeah, kinda, but not really. Star Killer doesn't have his power level, but yeah, it shows kind of what Anakin would have been like had he not been maimed and been properly focused. Like Vader out of the suit when he's like killing the separatist leaders and all of that, like that's to me is the scarier Vader with the Sith eyes. Like I'd have loved to have seen that Vader.
What'd you think of Vader in the Moment arc?
I don't. Momin is a false Sith. I don't know about these Disney fucking Sith
Yeah,
Lords
what'd you
ones,
think of
yeah.
that? Where he
Nah.
like goes into the temple, like underneath his castle and this door or whatever, and like fights the fucking Jedi. And what'd you think of this shit?
I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I want more Vader without the suit before, but I'm not a fan of Momin or any of those newer, at least in look. I don't know. It's very hard to get behind Disney stuff.
Yeah.
I have to disavow a lot of it.
That was a great question, Riz. Levi says, "Hey guys, just finished Vader, Master of Evil. Oh, and I give it a 6 out of 10. I kid you not. He's in there maybe 15% of the story, and it's a 90% from the POV of a royal guard. Yeah, what was his name? Fuck. Clay or God, I forgot his name. Who's this new guy now? Yeah. Another Star Wars project barely about the title character. Yeah. So far that's what I've seen. It's that it's just a rehash of the comics, and then it's about this this dude who's like freaking out. He's like going through the aftermath of Order 66, and he's like having a breakdown and he actually goes into the room where the younglings were killed, and it like describes. Yeah, it's fucked.
Yeah. Again, they could have used Connor Jax or whatever the.
I was just thinking about that. I was just like, man, they've got some Imperial Guards and stuff. They like EU started to strip mine and go through all of those stories, and they were really good.
Yeah, like
Who
we're
was
talking
the-
about
he
them
was the
stealing.
guy
I thought they'd steal more. Like,
Who's
it's the good
guy,
stuff.
He's the guy that was Anakin's rival in the temple, or no? He's just one of the honor. He was one of the Red Guards.
Just one of the
Connor
Red
Jax.
Guards. Yeah,
There was another one that used to be better than
Crimson
Anakin.
Empire. Yeah, but that's the guy, ironically, that I thought Kenobi was going to leave to go help. Finnick, I think is his name.
Fennec. I think. No, I'm thinking of Fennec.
He's like a rival.
Fucking
I know,
names.
but
Yeah.
that's Finn Rick.
Yeah.
So Finnick, he's motherfucker. Finnick
Finrick.
is
Yeah.
he's like from the Watson like Jedi Quest books and Jedi Apprentice. Like,
Right.
yeah,
He's
he's
like,
his
I'm the
rival.
better Anakin. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
God.
So
Makes me think about
ironically,
that.
that's what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Theory. Yeah, you should buy a Lucasfilm Theory.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and run out
Here
and cut that
they're
check,
trying
bro.
to style Lucasfilm. You should try and get in and take creative control. Need a Stormtrooper Band of Brothers type show. That'd be great.
That'd be
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
cool.
If I had 10 billion sitting around, I would offer them that, and I'm pretty sure they would take it
10
Yeah.
billion.
because it's
That's
not
about
worth
6
that.
billion more than. Yeah, I was gonna say that is. They have.
Well, you got to throw them.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with the back and forth bullshit. Just
Right,
just
right,
throw
right,
them a fat number of cash, and here you go. Give me it.
I would love to see that. If in some parallel universe somebody heard this and gifted you 10 billion, I would love to see the mechanics of that, of you transferring 10 billion, because I reckon your bank account would get somehow seized before it even got to, like, things would go so crazy. I reckon it would just be, things
it.
would just go escalate in a way that you couldn't even comprehend. All the power, showing you the true powers that be, they'd just be like, get this guy.
Nah, it'd be fine.
It's like, I'll take it. I
No,
feel like the more money that's involved, the crazier shit gets behind the scenes.
Band of Brothers Clone Wars, led by Anakin and Obi-Wan.
All of it. You could just do all of it.
The more money
sure
you have,
that
the more
exists.
freedom you have, the more power you have to do things.
The more your chains
it
are
is.
broken.
Yeah, you're no longer bound by the rules and confines that these elites put on us.
But I always feel, and maybe I'm wrong, I don't never going to hit that level, but I always feel like when you
Never
hit the
say never.
billion, you hit a high enough tier, then the other high enough tiers kind of have the real movers, and like the titans that hold things together. They show their hand. Remember when Kanye said some shit, and his bank got shut down, and I was like, whoa. I never even heard of a dude, unless you're a trucker in Canada. I've never heard of people getting their banks taken away.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Oh no, people get
that's
debanked all the time.
debanked. That is you can tell I'm afraid of that. I'm like, I don't want to be debanked. Like, isn't it happening in Vietnam or something at the moment? People, they get their bank shut down because they want to
Palpatine definitely debanked people
Yeah.
for
he debanked the fuck
talking
out
out on the HoloNet.
deplatformed, de-lifed them.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I don't want to be debanked.
Yeah.
We'll let you know if Theory buys Star Wars. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Well, you know if that
Don't
comes
get
through.
debanked, bro.
Yeah, that'd be nice, man. That'd be cool. Hey, Theory, my brother and I just bought our episode 2 hoodies and are super excited to wear them. I'm glad we can support you in your fan film. I can't wait for you to see it. I think it's going to be worth everything and more. I absolutely believe that. think the world will really enjoy it, and you guys will feel the heart of Star Wars and what George made, and it's gonna reignite. And I'm sure Disney will prosper too, because people are just gonna want like Star Wars shit.
Rising tide.
Oh yeah. Also, hear me out. Steve Zahn as Sabayoth. He has a crazy look and the dramatic acting chops. If they ever do a proper HTTE adaptation, anyway, Heir to the Empire.
Zahn. Never would have picked it. He's actually pretty good. I
He's
agree.
decent.
But what I want to talk about is you are so buff, dude. You look like one of those people where they put plastic muscles on someone. So good on you.
Yeah, I just want to be like a jacked out, crazy Dumbledore, basically. Like Mark Thompson does his voice. You are the Jedi. You know, just like cracks his voice in 3 different octaves when he's talking. Like, yeah, super like don't know what he's gonna do next type.
No one complains when you have gay characters in Stranger Things because it's a freaking good story. Did you hear that, Leslie? I don't
mean, I
think
didn't
anyone ever had a
complain,
problem. Listen, don't buy into the propaganda of what like 0.1% of sexists or homophobes or anything like that or racists say against shitty shows, and then lump them in, do the whole Leslie thing or the whole Disney treatment where you lump everyone who disliked the show into the 0.1% of people who were just sexists or racists and phobes, essentially. No one cares, man. Nobody who just wants a good story cares if the character is gay or not. They just want a good story. If you're going to shove sexual orientation down our throats, I mean, that's a little weird, Well, why? I don't care if they're straight. It's like if you make a character constantly talking about their sexual straightness, it's like, I don't care. The same thing if they're gay. So that, I think, is invalid. I don't think anyone gives a fuck about sexual preference or anything like that. It's no one's business, and it doesn't have anything to do with who you are as a human being or your character progression if you're telling a freaking story in a movie or a show. So that whole rhetoric is just some bullshit that these peons have tried to stick on us because they can't actually accept the fact that they wrote dog shit.
It's good armor to tokenify somebody, and then when you get called out about it, be like, "Oh, you're just a racist." This is oh my god.
100%.
I just think that they go, "All right, this is
100%.
we're having a lot of trouble with this character. What do we do?" And they go,
Oh, you didn't like Reva? You're racist. And then I go,
"Yeah, no," but they
no.
go, "Oh,
It's the character doesn't need to exist. There's already other Inquisitors that we could be focusing on. She's acting like she's in like WWE, like blah, 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 blah. You give all these. She's got stabbed twice with the 10,000 blades. She's you give all these reasons. You just don't like black women.
Yeah, dude.
Get it right. I don't like women. Period. All right.
Yeah. Get him out here.
Yeah.
Man,
come on, guys.
only
Yes,
man,
or
take
Ray.
the woe out.
Come on.
It'd be so fun. I just go like, what should we do? Make them black. All right. Are we going to keep writing their dialogue? What do you mean? We've just finished our job. Let's go for lunch, baby. Like, it feels like they just give up as soon as they choose that.
Shout
and they
out Reva.
tokenify them.
She's $10 on Amazon and has been that way for about 6 months. God bless. Good luck, Hasbro.
Hard sell.
Dash, I started playing KOTOR 1 for the first time, and it's pretty amazing so far, despite its archaic combat system.
Hi!
I'm playing a Scoundrel Jedi Guardian. What do you usually run?
Well, number one, welcome. I appreciate it. I am a sucker in RPGs. I always go good guy first. So light side Guardian first, because I love sabers, but the combat's not great. So obviously, if you skip leveling until Dantooine, I do love a Consular or a dark side Sith sorcerer, like just unleashing the Force, dude. It feels right.
Force Wave, Force Lightning, Force Stasis.
Deathfield, just get them all.
Yeah.
Fucking ruin it, dude.
Since today is a day of thanks, I want to express that I'm grateful for you guys and for all you do. Oh, thanks, man. I'm grateful for
God
you
bless.
too, and grateful for the boys here and everybody in chat. Thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Taking time away from your day and just chilling,
My favorite.
Theory and Dash and Badger, here's my usual 5. Loved KOTOR,
Thank
your
you.
Tusken Raider vid dash. Happy to be here chatting with you guys. What up, Otaku? Happy to have you here, man. Thank you. Thankful for you.
Yeah.
The man himself, Rossi. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful, Dash, Badger, and Theory. Thank you for all the years of memories I've given from you. I've given what the fuck? What the fuck?
He just
I'm also-
takes credit.
Yeah. I'm
He's been
thankful for
given.
gracing you with my presence. I'm also
Yeah.
thankful for the Star Wars YouTube community as a whole. I'm a lucky guy. Much love.
This is beautiful. Is this what Thanksgiving's about? You actually
It is.
physically give thanks? That is
Yeah.
we should everybody should adopt this.
Just live in gratitude. It's beautiful.
Gratitude is the antidote to all of your woes and fears. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I'm getting pretty far in that book, Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe
I talked to my
Dispenza.
mom about it after you
Yeah.
talked to me. And you know what she said?
Visualizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was just like visualize and whatever, not a great audio book. And I was like, oh, my mom's into all that kind of stuff. So she's just like, was like, hated the audio book. I'm like,
I'm
all right,
reading
but
it.
what about the book? Yeah.
I'm reading it.
She
Yeah.
fucking hated it.
Damn.
Must have
Trick
been
with that
must
is
have been the author that read it or something.
you also have to
Maybe.
do the commensurate work, but if you visualize, it can definitely help.
Did you read
Of
it?
course.
No, but I've heard the whole manifesting
Ah.
thing, and I tried it, and I went from someone just watching people on YouTube and like, man, I want to do that, and I fucking literally stream with my heroes, and I absolutely
Yeah.
put manifesting, but I also tried my damnedest.
Right.
It's just
Yeah.
clear. It's like when you're a kid and you wanted that bicycle and you didn't know how you're going to get it, but it's that type of just focus.
Right. You imagine yourself riding it. You imagine
Yep.
yourself on it, cleaning
pictures
it,
up.
looking at it.
Put it
And you
around.
attach-
It's like law of attraction or whatever. So like it's
you-
woo
yes.
woo and it sounds bullshit, but also
No, it's real.
you gotta just
It's
do the
real.
work and live in gratitude and just be open to it.
Yep. And you
Yeah.
attach that emotion of what it's like riding it and being on, like, and that
Yeah.
eventually, like a
So
tuning
yeah, and
fork.
if you wanted to do the Christian version, it's God helps those who help themselves. It's the same shit. Think about it, clarity of thought and purpose, and then put it into action and just live in
Yeah, a lot of
gratitude and
hard work.
openness.
My dad always said, "The harder I work, the luckier I get." And I didn't want to hear that as a shit. Kid, but it's
No one wants to
absolutely
hear
true.
it. Yeah.
But I
But-
think the gratitude thing is obviously an antidote to any type of like anxiety. It opens you up. But in a world that bombards you with negative, the world's going to end because of AI, the recession, like all this kind of stuff that can really choke you out. I feel like that's also the antidote of being grateful and open and positive. You have to and to start being positive and moving forward, you have to be grateful first. So I'm a huge fan of gratitude. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's one of the highest vibrations. And I used to think all this stuff was pretty kooky until I started to just feel this way. And things just start to really work out in your life. Like, even if they're not at the moment, once you start to attach yourself to a future version of yourself, the best version, and you can feel that energy, I swear to God, I swear your life will start to change for the better. But the moment you keep yourself in this lower vibrational energy, they call it, and this book explains it, of just this like negativity, social media bullshit, drama, regret, all of that crap, you are never going to
It's
ascend. You're
kind
never
of
gonna have a
literally
better
what
life.
George was fucking telling us. If you listen to all you gotta, luminous beings are we. You need to clear your mind and let the force flow through you. Let the gratitude and just let it happen. Let it take you. You mean it controls your actions? Partially, but it also you just have to let it. You are doing it. You are in control, but there's just a feeling of just letting it happen.
Yeah. It doesn't mean you sit there on your ass and do
No,
nothing.
you have to do the work.
You have to do the work,
but-
but with the positive energy of that you're going to succeed. This is going to work. And you just
Mindful
don't
of
stop.
the future, but focus on the here and now. The living for all that shit
All that shit
sounds
is,
like, but
that's
it's
what that is.
all applicable.
Yep.
Yeah.
It sounds kooky, but dude, yeah, it is real from my experience.
Sorry.
Badger can confirm, as a Native American myself, it's almost as funny how Indigenous month is the same month day as Columbus Day.
Yeah, we got a sense of humor. We got a sense of humor.
I wish Disney would steal some of y'all's ideas, then they might actually have something. They have old books. They honestly could have copied and pasted.
What I thought they were going to do, I thought they would just steal from the
Me
expanded
too.
universe. They're still the best parts of it.
You'd
at
be
least.
insane not to.
And they didn't.
Yeah.
That's why I pushed it. I remember 2014 and I was so amped because I realized, wait a second, that the EU is not all top tier. I said it, but there was so much of it that it didn't matter because you just take the cream as
Man,
much
you
of
and I
it.
coped
Cream,
the
yeah.
same way.
I was like, they have to. You got to
They'll
be
just scoop off
insane.
the
It's
best
so good.
parts.
Yeah. They're going to. You'd be a fucking moron to. And then we're just 10 years later in our
Nah,
fucking
bro.
dungeons crying.
Yeah, the corner. Oh fuck.
Is what it is.
Plagueis, Darth Bane. Where are we going here? Master and Apprentice was all right. Dooku Jedi Lost was all right. I would say the Rise and Fall of Darth. No, sorry, the Rise of Darth Vader. The Rise and Fall of Darth Vader is a different book. Rise of Darth Vader is good.
A big thick one with like 3 books in it, right? I think I have
No, that's
talking about?
They put I think
Labyrinth.
that's Labyrinth of Evil, Revenge of the Sith, and then Rise of Darth Vader all in one.
Okay,
I think
because I like all of those. I think those are good reads.
Labyrinth of Evil is great too. A lot of Grievous stuff.
Him getting used to the suit.
Yeah. Dude,
Shadows of the
Rise of
Empire.
Darth Vader is
I haven't
probably
actually read
probably
it
after
fully.
Plague is my favorite.
I
Heir
got
to
it
the
on
Empire
Audible.
trilogy, Dawn trilogy. Just
Yeah.
because I was just listening to it with Mark Thompson. So fucking good.
I can't, dude. With the audiobook just pisses me off. I can't. It just
Why?
bugs me. Every time he gets to the Wookiee part, I'm just like, I can't listen to this shit.
Oh, when he does the
I can't, dude. It just
Yeah.
I don't know, it just gets under my skin. I'm like, this is horrible. How did this pass?
yeah, did you the newer ones with Mark where they redid them? Have you heard
Uh.
those? Because the old ones can be real painful, especially when he's talking. The one dude that speaks kind of English, he's got a speech impediment that lets us. That might be it too. They're going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's bad. It's painful.
I'm
It's a
listening to the
Wookiee
old
that,
one.
if you don't know it, it's a Wookiee that can. Well, he kind of
try to
does it the
find it.
same. Yeah, it's a Wookiee that can speak basic because he's got like they say he's got a speech impediment.
Now
It's
I
bad.
want to listen to it.
Oh,
But
dude,
the
it's
Mark Thompson
horrible.
ones that they
I
just
couldn't.
released are really good.
I couldn't.
But he sounds just as bad, I think.
Fuck, it was horrible.
There's no way to make
All
it
right.
sound
Well,
good.
well
dude.
Theory's doing this. I'm going to give you my top Red
Yeah.
Harvest, Death Troopers, because they're the best
Really?
audiobooks. My 2 favorite by far. Working on making them into like converting the books into something with John Hand. If you're on right now, congratulations, John, on the new baby. And then Plagueis, Bane, and Darth Maul, Shadow Hunter, not Lockdown. Shadow Hunter's fucking crazy. I also like Deceived, the Old Republic one, but yeah.
Badger, do you know what chapter it was?
No.
Fuck, I can't remember. But I found it on YouTube, man. They have the whole audiobook. It's crazy. How did it? Oh, chat. Let me explain something to you. So YouTube has now been copywriting my lore videos where I show clips muted while I speak over it, which is transformational editing. And they're copywriting it, saying that there's clips of Star Wars, which like everyone does. I have done for 9 years, but all of a sudden now they're starting to copyright it. And I'm
That's
like,
weird.
get fucked, dude. Like, it's just such bullshit. My videos don't go out to a lot of people unless it's drama. Unless I'm in the thumbnail and I'm talking, lore videos don't hit anymore. It's like I don't know, dude. It's so strange. It is so freaking weird. There must be something to this.
Ralrachine. Trying to think.
Hail Darth Badger from a victorious Sith Lord poet.
Shout out. Oh, good. He won his poetry battle. I like in the it says the audiobook adaptation of Heir to the Empire narrated by Mark Thompson features this character speaking basic, which listeners have noted as a striking and unusual experience.
It's horrible.
That means it's horrible.
It's horrible, dude.
How was your sex last night? It was striking and
Unusual.
Yeah, that's not a good endorsement.
Thanks, Tim. Was Full Power Anakin stronger than Valkorion? Full Power Anakin stronger than anybody.
Games are OP though. Just rule of thumb,
Biggest
games just 10 times
soupy
power level.
of the night.
but that's how we have to do it, right?
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but that's kind of the rule. It's like
that's
you
the
know,
rule. So that's
the
why it's hard
chosen
to
one is-
balance.
Yeah,
the
but no, like Anakin at 200% power is stronger than any of even the most OPs we've seen. He would be
Abeloth.
throwing Abeloth would be, he'd be throwing
Luke,
Star
full
Destroyers all
power.
over the place. Exactly.
He's number one, and
with
and
no ill effects.
yeah.
50.
Yeah, thanks, Riz. We appreciate it. I thought Darth Bane was the Sithari according to legends.
I've heard it too.
Why is the
Yes.
Old Republic Jedi and Sith seem so much more powerful and have powerful feats compared to prequel OT characters Anakin, Palps, Yoda, Luke, etc.?
I mean, yeah, I've heard that too. Darth Bane probably is. I've also heard Revan was the Sithari. It's whatever.
Oh man,
If there's any.
He claimed it. Darth Bane was
Right.
like, I am the Sithari in my head. Like no dark side person said, you are the Sithari. Like they kind of did it. But Bane nearly got cooked by that battle master on the temple till it fell on him. He was going to die in a lightsaber duel. Like Bane's powerful, but he's not. It's all pretty you can see it sequentially stage up, but it's nothing like he's not like destroying planet.
Yeah.
He's not like Valkorion was probably the biggest eye opener of just raw. What the fuck is happening? He actually, but it's an MMO where they have to stage it up so much with bosses that they become
also,
ridiculous.
They make it seem, again, this is when like force powers were like different. Different people had, like, he just had an innate ability to absorb the force essence, and he was able to do it on a planetary scale, which made him OP. It made sense to me in those mechanics, like a Dark
that part.
Nihilist.
Yeah.
Right.
But no, Bane, like he used deception with the Brotherhood with the thought bomb. So like it was more alchemy and stuff. Like I would say this is my take. I always thought that the reason why Old Republic is probably more powerful is because this was written later, and so they got to kind of move they had more wiggle room. I wonder if the Old Republic was written first and then they did the prequel OT, if the inverse would be true.
Also, isn't it just chance to, like, for a long time up until that thought bomb and the reformation of Rusan reformation, whatever, but they're constantly fighting, so you would just naturally get stronger Sith because they're constantly fighting each other and the Jedi. As opposed to
Nihilus.
You get to the OT, right? But that's all thousands of years ago when there's thousands.
But I'm saying they wrote that so much after the prequels and OT that they could just they were allowed to wander into any place. Like KOTOR 3, they were meant to make Nihilus and Sion look like dumbasses, like whatever Sith Lords they were going to show. So I think that planetary scale didn't bump into the sides of. Imagine Luke Skywalker running into Nihilus or something like that. That's a hard one because the power scaling was so out of control. Because number one, it's a game, so it goes way too high. Number two, they're not inhibited by the prequels OT characters that George created, so they don't have to be. I mean, look at
fucking throwing Senate. Well,
look at Starkiller. Because of the game, he actually made. I thought Starkiller would nuke Palpatine and Vader when I first saw him. I thought this is out of control. I was actually angry because of him ripping a Star Destroyer down because I was such a Kyle fan. And I thought Kyle was peak. I was like, this is too much. They want 10-year-olds to feel like Force gods, which they did. But then they had to write around Vader and Palpatine and make it make sense. Whereas the Old Republic, they never had that problem. They could just...
On the novel, it's a little less.
Of course.
He's just guiding it. He's not ripping. He's moving the fins to make it fucking.
It was a huge moment. It was such a moment though when you did it.
Yeah, I mean it's true. They just had less restraints and they had more imagination because they'd seen everything done before. But I would also just it's because there's way more fighting way more often. By the time you get to even the prequels. I mean, right. Jedi got to fight in the war, but for the most part, it's pretty sedate.
I mean, you even saw new force powers too, and you saw the fights literally because he saw his own stuff and he iterated upon it. It's just an iterative process.
Yeah. That's why that scene 38 is like much more like what I picture Obi-Wan versus Vader.
Yeah, versus two limp old men.
My thoughts on this is because in the original trilogy, we never saw any of the, I guess, Vader and Palpatine at full power because they never show it. They just kind of tease their power a little bit. They're like, if anyone follows arm wrestling, they're like Devin Lerat, where he just fakes shit, and then the second round, he always just like smashes them. He acts like it's like, oh, and then he just for drama or whatever. But I think the same thing is in the sense of the original trilogy, where and then I'll explain prequels. If they were like crazy overpowered, like, you know, showing their full dominance, what the hell is the point of Luke's journey? Like, we know that he could just get, you know, turned into a cube of bones in 2 seconds if, you know, Palpatine wanted to, or if Vader wanted to. So it would really kind of, I would say, it wouldn't be as exciting. And I think that's why we never saw their full power. I mean, Vader's never fighting Luke at full power. He's just toying with him the whole time in Empire and in Revenge, Return. So, you know, when do we ever see that? We don't. When do we ever see their full powers? We don't. Same with Palpatine. We saw him ramping it up near the end where he was trying to kill Luke with the electricity, and that was it. But he likes to, that's the thing with the Sith. They like to toy with their food, and that's why Darth Maul lost, because he was toying with Obi-Wan. He never actually like
force pushed him off, or
he could have
thrown the
he
thing.
could have he could have just freaking like killed him, thrown his lightsaber down at his head when he was hanging there, but he was just playing with the sparks, and that's where they get their power. They like to have that ego and that hubris. And then in the prequel trilogy, you don't see that because the only person that's in full power is Palpatine and Yoda. But there's no fighting until the very end. Anakin is still training, and he's super conflicted, so you're not going to see him do crazy ass shit until, and he's not supposed to, because he's really confined by what the Jedi have, you know, shackled him with. You know, don't use your emotions. And the only time we see it a little bit is when Dooku says, "Let go of your hate, let go of your anger," or what he says, "Use it." And that's when we see Anakin kind of turn on that furnace, as Matthew Stover writes, and he starts to go crazy. The book explains things a little bit better than the movie shows, such as when Mace is fighting Sidious. When Anakin walks in, he can't even see them. Like, his eyes can't even track them because it's just a blur of
it's a
purple and red.
maelstrom of a force energy, or whatever he describes it as.
Yeah, and the shadow truly was the shadow. He was moving so fast. He was like just this black freaking smoke. And so where do we ever see it? Like, the characters didn't ever progress to their full maximum until the end of each trilogy. So we weren't ever going to see that level of power that we saw in, you know, the height of the Old Republic cinematics or books or whatever. If we had gotten a proper sequel trilogy, that's what we were supposed to see with Luke Skywalker. But thanks to Rian Johnson, Disney, Kathleen Kennedy, and J.J. Abrams, we never got to see that, nor did we get to see the band back together of Luke, Leia, and Han Solo.
Hallway scenes are the closest we got.
Correct. The hallway scenes were the closest we got, but again, all those hallway scenes were never Jedi versus Jedi, or Jedi versus Sith, or Force users versus Force users. It's always a Force user versus just regular dudes with blasters.
Like, okay, in all actuality, Palpatine versus Yoda, or like two OP, it would look like a Man of Steel versus Zod at the end. Like with the ultimate Wizards battle, it would be getting wrecked. I think like one of the OG stories of Exar Kun versus Odin, whatever, like when they're fighting in the Senate in front of everyone.
Yeah.
Super destructive.
Yes. So I have a video coming out tomorrow, which George Lucas is going over, and this is from the making of Revenge of the Sith. He's going over Yoda fighting Sidious. And he's like directing everything and showing and explaining everything. And it's excerpts that he tells this team, that he tells you, the reader, about how this fight goes down. And so, for example, when they're throwing Senate pods, those aren't Senate pods. Those are supposed to be a metaphor for literally worlds that they're throwing at each other, galaxies that they're throwing at each other. And that whole fight scene is so much more grandiose than what you would think and what you saw in film. So hopefully that video will, you know, be fun for you guys. But yeah, that's my answer to that. That's my theory. My Star Wars theory.
Palpatine just starts grabbing speeders from outside the speed lanes and fucking throwing them out. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be like Dumbledore and Voldemort.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That little, if so powerful you are, why do you run? He's like, I'm gonna tip the fuck out. I don't know why. I feel like he could have cooked Yoda easy. I don't know why. I don't know.
I think he sensed Vader was in trouble.
Yeah.
I think he knew.
It's still pretty funny though, to just go for the door. I know that's a Sith tactic. If you can't win, just retreat, but it's still funny.
I think he was I think he knew Vader was like what he needed to protect. That was what was going to win everything. So I think he was going to try and get the fuck out of there and go help him. And then
Which is weird.
and then
He'd already won though.
holy fuck, could you imagine? Then Yoda follows him to Mustafar and they both land.
It makes sense.
And it's Obi-Wan, Anakin, Yoda, Sidious.
No, that'd have been a no. It makes sense just because Sidious for so long is used to you always choose the battle, you always choose the arena, you always are the one to initiate, and that wasn't on his terms, and so he immediately tried to leave and reset it so that it was on his because he's machinations, and it was only when he basically got called, "You ain't a pussy, is it? You ain't a coward, McFly.
Yeah,
no one calls me chicken," and then he fights, but like it's to his detriment, right? Because he should have just bounced and gone to Mustafar.
He would have, dude. Anakin then would have
Obi-Wan versus, you know what I'm saying? If he hadn't, then it would have been Obi-Wan versus both of them. They would have overwhelmed him or whatever the hell.
It would have kicked his ass.
That's all. Where are these?
Everyone loves getting his ass kicked by Sith. It's
bro.
like his thing.
So
it would have been wild, man. Obi-Wan, Anakin, Sidious, Yoda. Fuck. And then they start like interchanging. Yeah, like Yoda starts fighting Anakin, Obi-Wan starts fighting Sidious. And it just goes crazy. They start like helping each other, dude. Oh my god, it'd be so cool.
Can you imagine if Anakin punted Yoda? Yoda's like, Chosen really, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just kicks him into the lava.
Anakin in a lightsaber duel versus Yoda is something I would love to see.
I mean,
End level Anakin, not.
Oh, I mean, he'd cook Yoda if it was end level Anakin.
In 2002, I went to see Attack of the Clones, and I was standing behind a very, very Australian man, which I'll explain in a second. And I was waiting to get a ticket at the theater, and the dude said, "I'll have 4 tickets to Yoda Goes Nuts, thanks." I went, what? He just heard about the fight, and that's why he bought the thing. I was like, Anyway, Yoda did go nuts.
That's cool. Yeah.
Everyone talks about the dialogue. I love that dialogue between him and Obi-Wan. If you practice your swordsmanship as much as you do your wit, you would rival Master Yoda's. I thought I already did. Only in your mind, your very young apprentice. Like, God, it sold their relationship so well.
I know it's dumb for me. It's hard to enjoy Legends when it's not canon anymore. And if Disney uses something from Legends, it's a shell of its former self. I want to enjoy it since it feels like the only good thing in Star Wars right now.
Austin.
No. Legends is the only canon. That's why you can enjoy it.
When Disney first took over and we were all hot for Disney to annex things in canon and make it real, I get it. I used to be the same. I used to want it bad. Now I don't care. The EU is better than any canon, and it's just a label. You let go. Let go. Enjoy the EU.
You
Forget
must
canon.
unlearn what you have learned.
You will just enjoy the stories for what they are and forget the labels, and you will be diving into the EU like Scrooge McDuck into a pile of gold coins.
I'm the opposite, dude. I can't get into Disney stuff. The moment, all that. I look at
now I hear the word canon, and I literally record. I'm like, I don't want.
Legends.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear the word canon. Yeah,
that's why I'm reading that Vader book, because I want to see how much they destroy with Vader, or if they actually get it right. Because some of the books that they do hit.
If they get it, look, Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor, right? If you get it right, you got it right, and then I'll like it. But the vast majority of the time, I just don't think they get it right. So I go, oh, and I just go back to Legends.
What do you think would happen if Palpatine didn't kill Darth Plagueis?
Plagueis would be a happy boy. He'd be a really nice, benevolent co-ruler. Palpatine would still kill him.
Do you think they would have been able to take over?
Yeah.
They should have just made Snoke Plagueis, bro.
I'm a huge fan of Plagueis. I think that he was the real Teflon Don until he fucked up. But they always fuck up. I just feel like he had such foresight. Such foresight, such political acumen.
Yeah,
I just Palpatine really rode his coattails for 3/4 of his ascension. I feel like it would have behooved him. He would have had a longer reign with Plagueis, and Plagueis would have extended his life far greater than what he had. He just couldn't play the game.
Probably should have waited until they cracked the whole immortality thing.
That's look, the only thing the Sith truly fear is losing their power. and they lose their power inevitably because they're tied to the physical realm. George had said it that the Jedi transcend, and that's basically the reward for being selfless.
Because they're able
Whereas
to let go of their power.
let go of it, and then they become one with the Force. The Sith cannot do that. They can bind themselves to temples and shit and artifacts, but really they're stuck in the physical. Hence why they scramble to try and look for immortality, a way to extend their power or more power. But they inevitably become short-sighted and selfish. But I digress. What I'm saying is Palpatine, it would behoove him, the one fucking dude who can keep him alive forever, just wait, get him drunk another time, then take advantage of him while his ass is in the air and he's passed out.
Heyo. Call it the Cosby.
Whoa!
Yeah.
The drink.
Darth,
oh,
this is a great name,
God,
by the way, Darth Butthole. This scene
I
is
gotta watch
exactly-
you, dude. Your little quips, they're so good and they're so just fucking pinpoint. Sometimes I just skate over and go, wait a second.
By the way, did we find out that the way to immortality is in fact what Cade Skywalker? You have to have the ability to see shatter points. And then when you can see shatter points, you have to be able to infuse those shatter points with the Force.
I don't even remember that part. This is amazing.
Well, that's how
Keep
he was
going.
able to, that's how Cade in Legacy is able to bring people back from death and save them, is he can see shatter points. But instead of
I
like
didn't
Mace
know.
Windu using
Yeah.
shatter points to break people or seeing shatter
Yeah.
points in the Force, he can see them in
The
people, and
future
then he
got- yeah.
infuses it with the Force. Unfortunately, it's ambiguous whether it's dark side energy or not, but
I thought it literally was he used dark side energy in a detrimental way to himself, and that was it. I've got to reread. Amazing.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
so
You know,
theoretically
In a
speaking,
Star Wars logic.
if you had to do that, that's how you would be able to be immortal. Yeah.
I'm sure there's a few ways to do it, but yeah, to our point,
Yeah,
as theories
yeah, yeah.
left, why
Well,
would you kill the one
kill
dude that can make you
Vulcan.
immortal before he gives you the key? Just
Yeah.
not good.
He's an idiot.
And Plagueis was
because-
pretty magnanimous. He was pretty fair. He was like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
dude.
fucking co-rule." Like,
He was
The
like,
other
I'm
way
just
is
in
just do
background,
what
it's all good.
Volcorian does, and just like or Vitiat, whatever, and just keep absorbing a bunch of Force essence, and you live.
well,
Your
he could
body
body
dies,
jump,
right?
but
Right.
Look what happened to him there. It just cooked him.
200 times Palpatine, that would look like Anakin could literally just like materialize stuff from the Force. Teleport, fly.
Create entire what Valkorian wanted to do, create entire galaxies. Like that was his ultimate end. He was going to eat all life in the galaxy and then leave and go make his own life, his own planets. Just
I
with-
love that. Yeah, it was like become a simple farmer, and I'm like, you could do that without killing everybody, right? Like, just enjoy life. There you go.
Yeah.
You know what he said? The voice actor was the same dude who played Pinhead in Hellraiser, and my God, he's got a great
Ooh,
voice. He
that's a
said,
good guy.
"I hold the patience of stone and will of the stars," and I was like, "Fuck, whoever wrote his lines is good. That's
Yeah.
poetry."
That is good. I love
It's
it.
like
I have a special place
Thanos.
in my heart for Vitiat.
Hey Dash, when Stoops and Theory were supposed to read Plagueis with you and they didn't, it's all good because I read it with you, brother.
Yes, yeah, I give Theory shit for that, but I'm not mad because I've got a bit of acreage that I live on, so I get on the ride-on mower. Which, if you don't have a zero-turn mower, get one, and I put headphones on and the audio book, and I am in heaven, dude. I've got Audible credits that I stacked up. I got all the James Luceno stuff. Anytime Theory or Badger says a new book, I just buy it on Audible and I listen to it, and I'm like, "Bup, bup, 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 bup." So I love re-listening to it. I listen to Red Harvest and Death Troopers yearly. Like, dude, get an Audible account. This isn't sponsored. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care that they didn't, but yeah, God bless that you're on the train with me, dude.
Oh, dude, Audible's great. They sponsored me for a year. One video every month. Yeah, that was
Wow.
that was the biggest sponsorship I've ever had.
Yeah, they're phenomenal. They're not most user-friendly interface on their website and shit, but yeah, they're great. The service, like, just I love their books. I would prefer that than
a great
reading
product.
Star
The
Wars.
sound
Yeah.
effects and the music
product.
and the
Do you know who told me this? Because I used to run Jedi Academy servers. Like, we would have clans. Shout out to Neon Grind. Back in 2010 and 2011, I lived in it. Like, literally, I was a hobo with no job, and I would run it. I'd stay in it all day. And I had this dude named Dylan, and he said to me, Dylonius, he said, "Dude, listen to Star Wars audiobooks. Stop reading," because I would read them. And he's like, he was a stoner. He's like, I get high, and at like 2 a.m., he put like one of those lights that shine stars on the roof, and he'd lie there comatose and listen to the books. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to this stoner. Best thing I ever did. Like, listen to Star Wars audiobooks. It's great, dude. It is so. And Mark Thompson's great.
Yeah.
Just find the books you like, the authors you like, and audible.com.
You've given me laughs. Sorry, my nieces and you've given me. Sorry, my nieces and nephews beat the shit out of me playing with the family Thanksgiving. I'm tired as hell. You know I love you guys. Love you too.
We love you too.
And game.
Erect Rose.
Questionable.
Bodybuilding helped me learn delayed gratification.
Yeah.
Nice.
I do wish we got more of Revenge of the Sith era Anakin. Me too.
Yeah.
I guess we'll get it in flashbacks now. What up, Demaster?
Welcome.
Not gonna lie, kind of wish I said memories I've given you guys now. P.S. My sex is always striking and
Yeah, I bet it is. Crawls all over you. Hey, Shockwaves.
Hey.
Shockwave.
Yeah.
Yo.
The Trey with the biggest of the night. Happy Thanksgiving.
sir.
Very thankful for you all. We're thankful for you too. Theory, I hope to tell you this in person one day, but you and your videos have got me through some of the darkest days the past 2 years. Now I'm getting ready to start medical school. Thank you, brother. Well, thank you, man. Happy to be there with you, and you guys have got me through a lot too in my life, you know. So it goes both ways. Thank
You
so much,
fucking
man.
stud. Look at that iguana on him. He's living the greatest life. I'm sorry to hear you having a hard time, but look at that. I want that iguana.
Nah, he's good now.
Yeah.
He's good now.
Well, clearly, look at the picture. He's at the beach. He's ripped. He's got an iguana. I didn't even know they got that big outside of Australia.
It's a great life.
Oh, yeah.
And medical school. Good profession.
Bro, you could have a medical show in like Coruscant General Hospital. Like you could
I
literally
would
do
watch
any
that.
genre. I know you
Mhm.
would. That's my point. You could literally
Scrubs.
do
My
anything.
wife
Scrubs
watches
on
those
Coruscant.
boring shows. I would
Like
watch
all the-
ER. I'd watch
God,
George Clooney as an alien fuck around for 3 series. Like, I don't know.
good.
I don't care. Do it.
Yeah, shout out Treyway.
Shout out to all the new members that we're getting in. I turned on members only chat.
Lovely. Be humble.
In the Rule of Two line, if Darth Zana was the standard for Sith sorcery, Darth Tenebrous Sith science, Sidious for political power, Bane being the founder and martial prowess, what would Darth Vader and Plagueis be known for in the Sith line?
I mean,
Plagueis.
control, I guess, for Plagueis, but
It's really hard
Longevity.
because I would put Plagueis as Sith science he is Mr. Science. In
Yeah.
my mind. He's like Bill Nye. He's just fucking
Yeah.
around. Just sad things in tubes, been like, kill me. And he's like, not yet. Kill you, bring you back.
I
Kill
would
you, bring you
say-
back.
Yeah, he would be more the mad scientist. And then
Yeah,
Vader
Vader's
would
kinda-
be
like Sith rage, if anything. Sith, the embodiment of Sith anger.
tragedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Shakespearean tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, not all Sith have those horrible, tragic backgrounds. Some actually have really cool fucking lives. So they still just wanted more power. So it's like, it depends on what you're doing, you know?
Yeah. What up, John? Hey, guys, what do you think would have happened if, in his quest to turn Anakin dark, Palpatine was pulled to the light by him inadvertently?
Hilarious.
I mean, that'd be kind of wild, but
Can you imagine that? Philanthropist Palpatine? You've got a world. You've got a world. He's just like
Well,
Oprah.
You
Yeah.
could make the argument that if Qui-Gon had not died and Anakin hadn't fallen to the dark side and was properly taught the Jedi way, and had he come to his full potential as the chosen one as a Jedi, that he and he alone might have had the power to redeem. If that, I know George says that's not possible, but I would postulate to him that the chosen would have the one person be able to, if there is anything in Palpatine, bring him to the light side, burn away the darkness, so to speak. But that
I
didn't
don't
happen.
think you could.
Let me
think
tell you
could?
something. He's the Sith
I think
Ari.
he's pure
He was
evil.
killing kids in kindergarten and giggling over it that they couldn't figure out it was him. He's a fucking nutcase.
Yeah, he's,
yeah.
yeah, he's pure evil. There's
So there you go. Probably not possible.
I think Skull wants to find the source of the Force and kill it, ending the infinite power struggle for good. Interesting.
It's got the Kreia thing, basically.
Yeah, that's
I
interesting.
I wouldn't like him to retread that. I'd like him to have a grand plan that is something tantamount to that. So it's like not kill the Force, but it's some manipulation of events where he thinks that Mortis can make him go back in time and change events, or, you know, world between worlds, some access point where he changes something, not necessarily kill, but it definitely change and probably some form of dominion over it. I see himself. Kreia wasn't a ruler. She wanted to kill the Force because she found it was unfair for manipulating events. I feel like he wants to change things to betterment, and that he believes he knows what's best, and that will be his downfall, probably his hubris. But yeah,
What if he wants to do an Imperial Knights type thing where he realizes the cycle is it keeps going light, dark, light, dark.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
if
yeah,
you
and
fuse
go
them together in
yeah,
a Force Dynasty,
good up the.
I don't know.
Yeah. Look, I agree with you. And the problem that all sides have is that, like nature, life and death is a cycle, and so like you cannot
Right.
manipulate it. You have to accept it for what it is, and neither side wants to. So I don't know. It's you know that he's going to be misguided, but you're going to totally vibe with whatever he chooses because he's Balin Skull.
Because I feel like Luke, at least in Legends, kind of broke the cycle when he pulled the Jedi away from Coruscant and out of politics. At least they get pulled back in eventually. But he tried. He recognized that the Jedi keep getting drawn into, for lack of a better term, these terrestrial politic things instead of following the will of the Force. But
yeah, look what happens when politicians can take over your little band of altruistic fellows. Just fuck it up. Use it as a vehicle for violence.
Right.
Who would have thought?
Chat, I would love to do a giveaway right now. Yeah, I'd love to do a giveaway. So I don't really know what to give away though. What do you guys want? Chat.
A date with Theory at Cheesecake Factory. Who's in for it, people?
Hell no, I'm gonna eat everyone's cheesecake. No way.
I didn't even know they sold
I opened
more
up
than
the chat to the
cheesecake.
public,
Bro.
and so you guys just
They're done
comment.
in
What do you want?
A saber? Dooku saber?
We could do a saber. We could do merch. We could do
A new GPU. No, that's
I
not
don't know,
it.
man.
That theory
Reasonable.
sells.
Xbox,
Yeah, the theory already. Xbox. Wait, what?
PlayStation.
Apparently
Dude,
not.
yeah. What was it last year? I was giving away Xboxes and PlayStations
Bro,
randomly.
they're so expensive right now.
What?
Everything's expensive now.
Why?
It's a joke because
It
the
just
RAM
is.
is going to AI, so all the parts are now more expensive, so they're raising the price
really?
on everything. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, we could do maybe a
Steam's
saber.
doing well with this Steam box.
See how they price it.
Members only chat get codes for Theory Sabers. Yeah, we'll be doing stuff. We've been working on a new website for like a year, and it's a god tier of a website. It's amazing, but it's taking so long. But it's almost ready. Thankfully.
See,
PS5 for God of War or a saber.
God of War is good. Highly recommend.
Theory, give away your muscles. I mean, they're kind of going. I injured myself last week. I haven't really worked out.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah, dude, I've been.
no, not
Rossi,
that. I read
Rossi,
Rossi's
you're a
thing and-
degenerate. First of all, let's just calling him.
That's
Jesus.
crazy.
Oh no.
That's crazy. A poll? Yeah, I mean, we're at the end of the show, but I'd love to do a giveaway. So give you guys a chance to win something. Okay, you know what? Okay. Anything from my site. Anything except for the limited edition sabers.
Oh, so yeah, not that Roger. That's a little.
Not the Roger Christian.
Yeah.
Hell no. Not the Roger Christian, not the Nick Gillard.
Yeah.
Not the Emperor 2. Not the Dual King. But anything else. Merch, hat, any saber you want. Why don't we do that? And then maybe next week we can do another one as we're leading up to Christmas. So
Yeah.
That's lovely.
okay, yeah. So you guys get to choose. So whoever I do choose, how are we gonna do this? I'm gonna take a photo of myself right now. Okay. Wait. Boys, can you smile? Wait, I gotta. All right. I'm gonna post that on the Theory Sabers Instagram right now. And I want you to go over there in the comments and just comment what you want from the site. Let's just make it that easy.
Look at this. Get ready. Everyone thinking what you want.
Free giveaway. Anything you want from the
Somehow the
site.
Emperor returned.
What a lovely Thanksgiving.
Telling you, wait till we start selling blasters. Get my Kyle Katarn Briar tech.
Done. All right, I posted it. Yeah, just go comment, like it, and then
luck.
I'll choose a winner on Saturday, and then reach out, and then send you whatever you want.
Good luck.
Wait, why is it not posting? What the hell, Beach? Okay, there we go.
I've taken his accounts.
Probably, dude.
Coming for him. Oh, Disney.
All right, cool. All right, there you go.
Nice.
Ooh, Hayden Christensen is going to be at SpaceCon. That's cool.
Ooh.
June 12, 13, 14. Let's go, dude.
Do you think he likes you more because you're Canadian? Like, if I see an Aussie, we're like, what's up?
I think he likes me. I don't think Disney wants him to talk to me.
Yeah, that's smart.
Mhm.
He's on the list.
That's smart.
On Disney's part, yeah. You
Why?
make him look bad. You come out with a fan film that makes him look bad and you criticize them, of course. I mean, it would be
Nah.
smarter for them to embrace the fandom, but like at this point, they can't be seen. Can you imagine the avalanche of hate? Like if they embraced you as one of their own, the other side
Avalanche.
would just be cooking you.
I'd pay to see that meltdown.
Nah. I would unite both sides.
The Sith
Hayden's going to be in Invader Episode 2. He's going to go in as a Force Vision.
I'd unite both sides easily. Because I don't placate to one side. I'm not, I'm not fake. I'm just going to say it how it is. And if you don't like it, well, all right.
Yeah, but
That's
one
the-
side hates that.
Yeah.
It's called the Disney side. That's the whole thing, is they're not allowed to do that.
And that's where I would unite everybody.
Okay, but if you ever do it, life-size Jedi
No one gets
clone
special
armor
treatment.
with cape. With cape.
I would love Saber, but I would love even more to work for it or trade services at your warehouse, security network, etc.
Trade service.
Oh, you know what? I am going to be announcing that we do need a new warehouse worker. So if anyone is in Fort Myers area, yeah, there might be an opportunity soon for you.
Nice.
Which state is that?
Florida.
So you did go Florida. Wow. Have you seen Stoopy Whoops down there?
No, he's in Orlando.
That's still
big.
Florida.
It's a big,
Yeah.
it's a very big
Yeah,
state.
Florida's
you can
huge. man.
drive.
Many hours apart.
Yeah, dude. It's 3 hours.
Yeah, you're saying this to an Australian. It's 14 hours from Melbourne. I'm 3 hours from Melbourne, 14 to jump to LA. And then whatever state you're going, like,
So you want me to fly from Vancouver to my warehouse, drive
Uh-huh.
3 hours to see Stoops for 2 hours, and then
No,
drive
no.
back and then fly home?
what I'm
Sounds
saying
reasonable.
is anytime that you visit, you text Stoops and you say, hey, I'm going to be in Florida, baby.
Yeah.
And he gets in his Lambo or whatever. What was his car he really likes? He drives on Sunday, once a
He has a
Sunday.
Lambo, yeah. He's
Yeah,
got a,
and he
got a
goes
Huracan.
up. Yeah. And he says he waves out of it. He just does his drive by and then he goes home.
yeah.
Because remember having a Lambo?
I don't know how he
theory?
fits in that
Beep,
thing, man. He's tall as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
beep. I don't know.
Anyways, hey Theory, just received my saber for myself and my kids. Going to be lighting up my back garden in little old Perth, Australia. Cheers, mate. Well, thanks, Sam. Hope you have fun with
Right.
it, bro. Yeah,
Memories. Make the
Memories.
memories.
make the memories.
Remember, no
Suck.
mercy. Don't hold back on them.
Yeah.
Got to beat the hell
Yeah,
out of them.
someone, because of the sale, someone just got 18 free sabers with their order. They spent like $3,000, but I mean, they got 18
Wow.
free, plus the crystal necklace, plus the 10% off on top.
Bro, they must
So
have stores.
our sale right now is the biggest that we'll have for the next year. So make sure you go ahead and take advantage. Has a Lambo? How Christian of him. Hey, the man worked hard. Why can't he have a Lambo?
Jesus would have a Lambo if they existed.
Yeah,
Very
no, who
fashion.
cares? Look, I
It's like in
apologize.
fine
It's,
silks.
it's like the
So
fastest
this-
horse.
Yeah.
Stoops was 16 when he started his channel. A 16-year-old, and he dreamed of it, and he got to that goal. And he says he just drives it once a week, like around the block. And he's a lovely
Bless
boy.
him. Yeah.
If anybody deserves success, it's him. He's
Leave
just, yeah.
Soups alone.
Everyone,
Yeah.
everyone deserves success. All you guys deserve success. You just got to work hard for it. It's not impossible. You just got to want it more than anything else and work hard.
Jesus had a
That's all.
donkey, but that was a really nice donkey. Okay. Real fast. Great attitude.
Lee County. Thanks for the contributions to. Where's Lee County?
Probably where you're based, I'm guessing.
Oh, out in the okay, right. Yeah, we had to do a whole bunch of like registration stuff. I remember when we were doing the warehouse last year, which is actually when I got rid of my Lambo.
Theory dude doesn't care about that. I was waiting for the
It
moment.
kills me.
Right. I would
kills
see the vlogs where you're like looking at
It
Lambos, like
kills
just
me.
looking out the window. I
Ah,
remember Lamb.
there's only a few things that like bring me pure joy in life. Cars are one of them, and
Really?
I just felt it would be irresponsible of me to make this movie and have the warehouse. It's too much money.
Hey, you got to become liquid. You got to sell assets. It's what it is. Well, Lambo.
Yep.
It's an
Sold
asset or
it,
liability.
Bought the truck for Josh down in the States. Not
Mm.
Different.
no, yeah, my worker.
Yeah.
My warehouse worker, Josh.
The one that doesn't require 500 to stream and a little. Yeah. Good for him. Nice truck.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, he
Was that a
Yeah.
boxing thing?
fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Anyone wants to
That's
buy a
so
Black
good.
Series collection? I was a completist
Bro.
since 2013 until the Ahsoka show came out, and I just couldn't do it anymore. A2 MOC 7500. Been
Oh
trying
my
to sell
God.
it. Nobody wants it.
So you know what's crazy?
A2? Oh, all MOC. What's all MOC?
Main characters. Main. I'm not sure.
75 hundo.
If you look back at the vast majority of Black Series, they look like shit. It is only with the recent gen of like sculpting and painting where the faces, I'm not kidding. Go look at a 2013 Obi-Wan and then go look at like some of the newer releases where they've actually like sculpted and painted the face. They have jumped to a huge level of quality in the last 2 years compared to how they used to look. Which is probably
Poor
why no one's
John.
going
He's
to buy
like,
them. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna advertise
sorry,
this.
John.
Maybe someone will hit me up and you're like, fuck that, 2013.
Would
Not
you
for a
buy all
fan,
that?
grab 'em. Not for 7,500.
Hmm.
I don't have the space.
Make him an offer.
Have a warehouse.
Mm.
Have you been to the warehouse? Surely.
A cross-eyed Grievous? Chat, you're crazy. Also, chat the other day talking about Yadel Bussy is insane.
Yaddle, yeah, sure.
That's funny.
That's insane, dude.
Where else did Grogu come from?
Oh my god, dude.
Wait. Bussy for a yaddle, but she's a girl. And doesn't Bussy mean boy pussy?
I don't know, man. Whatever. I can't keep up with you youngsters.
Who knows what they got
Weird-
I
going on
know,
down there?
it's
your
hard.
weird shit. Dude. I'm.
They're frogs.
Almost
Maybe they go back
36.
and forth.
You guys are 40. We can't keep up with these kids.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in my prime. Youngins.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna. What's some of that slop? The new words that they use? Skibbity toilet. I don't know. That's
Skibbity
what I
Riz.
hear. Yeah. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out.
So bad.
It's crazy.
67.
age-
Yeah, that's the
Our
new one.
age
Yeah.
together is 115.
All
I thought you were
right.
36, Theory.
35. I'll be 36
Just
in
enough.
March. Was that 3 months? 4 months?
I said happy birthday to her last March. It's so funny. I said happy 36, thinking I got his things like I'm not that old yet. And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, what the hell is this 6'7" bullshit? What is this?
it's a new meme thing. It's like, and they say it to teachers. I don't know.
I don't know what that is. Like when for us, it was the. You remember that?
Yeah. Oh,
do that to your
that was
crotch?
huge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wrestling made that. 69 was a big number when I was a kid, but apparently That's just 6'7".
If you did that to a teacher, man, you go to the principal's office.
Called me a jabroni.
You got to bring that back.
67 is a viral slang term and internet meme that emerged in 2025, primarily popularized on TikTok and Instagram Reels. It's pronounced 6'7" rather than 6'7". Okay. And it's considered a form of brain rot slang. Yes. Purposefully nonsensical and intended to be playfully absurd. That's fucking 6'7", bro.
I don't know. My cousins are like 20 apiece, and they were talking at Christmas a couple of years ago, and they were actually talking in meme, like new memes that I out of my realm. And it was so weird to hear like brain rot internet memes being verbalized, not shown.
Yeah.
Too much. When I was 20, we'd say Anchorman quotes or something, and
That's wild.
not good. Yeah.
Chat's freaking spamming 6'7". I don't even know what that is. Remember there was someone at San Antonio, and she was like talking to me at the booth, and she was like 6'7", 6'7", and I'm like, what's happening right now? I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Are you coming on to me? That was what my old man brain would say. What is happening? I don't like this.
Okay, Dash, recommendations for Legends. 1 book if I'm in for a Jedi Sith mood, and 1 book if I'm in the mood for Han Solo Bounty Hunter vibe, or anything you personally recommend.
Well, unfortunately, my top 2 are going to go in there because a Jedi Sith mood is Red Harvest. It takes place on a Sith Academy and Jedi there. And if it's Han Solo, he shows up in Death Troopers. So I'm just saying you get all of it. I will never stop. Audiobooks only. Don't read it. It doesn't translate very well.
Perfect.
Chat, what do you guys want to see in 2026? Like if you were in charge of Lucasfilm, what would you want to make happen? Is it a Luke spinoff? Is it to decanonize the sequels and start from anew? Is it a Han Solo movie? Is it a Boba Fett movie? Is it a Plagueis? Is it the Acolyte season 2? What is it? Maul versus Vader in the Maul
Honestly,
show?
right now, if I had the money, like not my own wants, but just what do I think right now with the climate we have? What could I sell to people? Zane Carrick, Old Republic, the Padawan framed for killing the other Padawans and on the run from his own masters in the backdrop of the Mandalorian War. That is a TV show I could easily sell.
I like this idea.
And would grab people.
Prologue.
Do you agree? When he's just the warlord before he's been all messed up?
And then turns into, yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yeah. You could do Exar Kun. Or just do Luke Skywalker.
The golden age of Star Wars before games before Jim Ward was, I forget his name, the guy who ran it, but he literally had the publication rights, after Dark Forces 2 to 2005, that 8-year block where we had a slew of games. And all he did was he said, we're licensing publishing. We just get great companies. We give them the IP. We make sure they don't go off the rails and let them do their thing. That's all. I just want Disney to shut down tomorrow and for somebody to be a conduit to the best artists and to put all of just let the best talent do what they would with Star. Yeah. That's all I'd want to see. That's it. More Star Wars, the better.
Yeah. Even Jedi Outcast with their reborn Jedi is a great way to get Force users that shouldn't exist.
I love that. The corruption, the weird aspect of it. Just some bro in a really cool looking hood.
And you can add in that it makes them all nutty and shit, Yeah.
That's a good wrinkle. Imagine if it made them a little more insane. And they're just, they're a little bit unhinged. Love it.
They don't know how to deal with
Yeah, and Desant doesn't give a shit. He's a dinosaur.
Yeah, he's the overgrown Kowakian monkey lizard.
Yeah. I've got you a woman.
He was such a bitch to kill. Oh.
Bro,
I loved watching that on stream. I was like, just fucking press the pillars, bro. Don't try and 1v1 him. He'll cook you.
I know.
Oh, it's so hard to fight.
That trailer that I keep sharing of someone put Katarn and they streamed it together. It looks like a movie. That is all you need to do. All you need to do is just show.
Well, he's an Australian guy that made that clip that you keep linking every week.
Is
that
he?
We should probably watch. Yeah. He's really good. I reached out to him on Facebook.
Hint.
I want to see Disney stop making Star Wars. Just give it a rest.
Nah, they're never
That's
gonna
crazy.
stop.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, Woody, we'll be making some more stuff for sure. Absolument.
Do you have the
We'll
clip?
see. You want me to?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Please,
Oh, that's
come on!
good.
It's such a great moment. The
Nolith!
screen, he's shooting the lightning.
I wish they would sell the IP for the EU lore so we can finally have decent content again by talented people. For God's sake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share it right now.
Make sure to click here. I think there's a new button where you can turn audio on.
Oh yeah, well I share through Brave, which thankfully yes, also share tab audio.
I'm a noob. Got my fucking Chrome.
All right, you ready? This is
yeah.
someone put this together. This is the TV show we're getting.
Jan, I bring troubling information about your mission. It's probably nothing, but as you are the only survivors of the Valley of the Jedi incident, I thought it only fair to warn you.
If I put the Valley of the Jedi behind me, so can the rest of the galaxy. Looks like somebody
Peak.
will set down in that canyon.
Okay, I'll wait here. Don't take all day.
Just another day at work, Jane.
Well, you certainly took your sweet time.
Wait, don't shoot.
The facial animations.
Mm.
Took you long enough.
Jan, prep the ship for takeoff. I just want to check out one last area. The Remnant have been performing sick experiments on New Republic citizens.
Grab some of those crystals and get yourself out of there.
That's not good.
Stop,
The laugh.
How go our experiments?
Fucking dinosaur.
As of this moment, they're not going at all. The testing facility on
Bastard.
neutralized by a pair of New Republic mercenaries, and they've taken some of the crystals. Mercenaries? I believe it was the pilot Jan Ors and her partner Kyle Katarn.
Your plan worked, Master Design.
Tavion.
Yes, David.
Love Tavion.
I can save her, bro.
Katarn delivered the Valley
Oh,
of the
yeah.
Jedi into our
The choker.
hands. Prepare the troops.
Oh, I'll choke her. Oh, you mean the choker? Yeah. Oh my god, I hate those things.
So what were the Remnant doing in that lab?
They were trying to artificially infuse the powers of the Force into living subjects.
So Project
But that's
Necromancer.
impossible, isn't it? You can't
Inseminate.
just give people the Force with a machine, right?
Everything we know about the Force tells us that such devices are nothing but the fevered dreams of fools and madmen, Jan.
So you'd like us to sneak in, assess the situation, and call in the fleet if necessary?
We'll double your usual fee.
We'll take it.
Kyle, I've got some trouble here. Hey, Kyle, get over here!
That's such a good shot.
Bro, and also like him with his woman, you know? They took it.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
such a good like plot device.
Kyle? Kyle Katarn?
Sit spit.
Sit spit. Great curse.
Remember the squares? Bro, I love this in the game too.
The charade.
Gets his ass
Oh,
kicked.
this moment, yeah. And he's taunting him.
Must be of heartier stock.
Don't you touch her.
Damn.
On second thought, Tavion. Kill her.
Jan!
Do you believe that this stream of power will ease your pain?
Don't try to talk me out of this, Father. Jan is dead. My anger is all I have left.
Is that how she would want to be remembered?
Shut the fuck up. It's power up time. Oh,
It
sweet
hits
revenge.
so hard.
You've come for
Oh.
your lightsaber. Are you saying I
That's my
can't be
Luke
trusted?
Skywalker.
Yeah, that's a great
Saying
look.
you let go of your anger before it destroys you.
Bro, when they team up and go back to back,
Consume you. If you don't change your ways, you will fall to the dark side completely.
I know what I'm doing, Skywalker.
He does.
I'm going after the sun.
Sick.
Where's your master, apprentice?
You still don't know. Desan followed you to the Valley of the Jedi.
What?
Even now, hundreds of Desan's loyal followers are drinking deeply from the Valley's power, becoming reborn in the glory of the Force. And we owe all to you.
If Kyle can't resist the dark side of the Force, there's no telling what he might do.
Indeed.
The death sound used to great
Yeah, I
effect.
know.
You know in your heart that you'll never truly be one of them.
Oh my god, that level.
Come back here, you coward.
We killed your woman to make you angry.
Stop talking!
I'm going to play Jedi Outcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
VR is so good. This bit,
Yeah.
man. Hit him with the lightning.
Go. Yeah.
Doesn't
It
he
would make a
blast
billion.
lightning at the end? Oh,
Is
no,
there?
I guess not. No, must be the other clip. Primal Clarity, I reckon his name is.
Yeah. Shout out.
Made in Melbourne.
Melbourne. Yeah, right,
Yeah.
mate. Sure thing. Made down under.
Down under.
Close enough.
What up, Caleb? Big soupy doopy from
Yo.
Caleb. He says, "Hey
Thank
guys,
you.
hope all is well. I'd love to see a TV series done called The 200, where they go over stories of the survivors of Order 66. The 2 million.
Yeah.
What would you guys like to see? Also, Theory, do you think Theory Sabers might make Savage a press lightsaber? We got a lot of plans for 2026 and 2027.
It wouldn't be called the Savage Oppressed lightsaber, that's for sure.
No,
The
this- I don't know
Oppressor.
I don't know how other companies
Ooh.
get away with this shit, man. It's
Just straight up
crazy.
calling it.
Dude, it's crazy. I don't know how they do it.
They would sue you if you did it. You know that, right? They'll let
Yeah.
everyone else do it. And then
Yeah, of
just-
course. They let everyone else
Nuke.
fucking do whatever
Yeah.
they want. And then
You're on their radar.
Yeah.
yeah, the one guy who like actually cares about Star Wars, it's like you guys are so stupid. But yeah, whatever. Just
Yeah,
wait till 2 is out, man. Wait till 2 is
so-
out. I freaking tell you.
I got this book, but I made the cardinal mistake of not looking for the copyright on it, and so it's nothing but Disney. There's like no expanded universe sabers whatsoever, but they do have Savage's lightsaber. So
Yeah, it's pretty
I
dope.
mean, yeah, it's dope. It's got the things for stabby stab. I appreciate that. But yeah, if you're buying Disney or Star Wars stuff, always make sure that it's you purchase it before Disney bought it. Before.
It's so unfortunate that they've created such a divide. Like, imagine if it was good, you know?
Yeah, like I'd be fine for extra, but I also wanted like Kyle's lightsaber and all these other expanded Koran horn.
just
None
throw
of
'em in
those
there.
lightsabers are in there. None of
Just
those
throw them
are
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually scared if it would be good because I feel like I'd be so consumed. My personality would be like 99% Star Wars. If they did what they were meant to do,
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yep. And
be
it would be
thinking
great.
about anything. Yeah,
what it used to be.
That'd be scary.
And
Yeah,
it would be great.
Literally what it used to be for all of us. That'd
Yeah.
be great.
Oh, I have the bestiary coming Friday.
Couple months. We're almost done. We're almost ready. I decided to add some more to episode 2 because where it left off, I mean, you all would have freaking killed me. You all would have been so mad.
I mean, the first one leaves off with the pretty like, yeah.
Do you
True.
render that in Blender? The animation.
No, dude, we have
Proprietary, whatever.
I'll tell you off screen.
All right. No, the reason being is because when I remember how I said I want to make cover Red Harvest the book, and I was looking at different
Yeah.
animation. I talked to Star Wars Central. Shout out to him. He's a great Old Republic YouTuber. He's probably the guy keeping it going a lot. And he does his own fan films that are pretty decent. I said, how do you do it? You're the team anyway. And he does it in Blender. And he was like, my GPU runs and I think it was like 4 hours per frame or something, and there's 24 frames a second. I was like, what the fuck? These things take so long to render. They're so GPU intensive. I had no idea it was
dude.
that bad.
We pay for render farms. Do you know what that is?
Yes, they're farms that literally just do that round the clock to make
So
it
it's like
easier.
it's like those companies that have like a shit ton of computers that just mine Bitcoin.
Mm.
But ours are we pay, a massive company that just has a shit ton of high-end computers that render every frame of our movie instead of us doing it ourselves, which would take forever. But this is a much more costly, you're paying for time essentially. So you just
Oh, I cannot imagine if it takes 4 hours a frame, what you have to do, and if you want to add things like you have. Oh, great. Oh, shout out to 100% Star Wars, by the way, Luke. Yeah, he's coming back at some stage if there's a Knights of the Old Republic remake actually drops, because he's kind of gone dark. Because the as you know, Badger probably more so, the Old Republic community's everything's kind of really slowed down. Everything Star Wars gaming slowed down.
Yeah.
Everything Star Wars. It's sad.
They got that new update coming out though, so hopefully it's something ruined for Tor. Let's see. I was literally just playing that. My Lord Faraxin running around Hoth.
Ah, yeah, the Shark Man. I love it.
Just happy I got that name. What's up, Hightower? Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, bro.
Happy Thanksgiving, Matt.
Thank you, my apprentice. Who's 100% Star Wars?
He's a great guy. His name's Luke. He's British, just like Star Wars Central. And he covered Knights of the Old Republic because I was covering it on Dark Lord Dash a lot with him. We're kind of two channels really going ham on it. And then he dropped off. And he's like the guy that did the news. He's really good. One of those people you trust that does good news and good updates. And I message him on Twitter sometimes. Hey, what are you doing? And he's just like crushed his spirit at the State of KOTOR remake because they just keep limply putting it out, taking it out. Anyway, he's a great dude. One that I really get behind. So yeah, poor bastard. I'm just like, come on, come back to KOTOR.
Yeah, I mean,
it's gutted.
They've really actually tried to bring it back to some of the classic. What do you love about it? So, dynamic events and dialogue choices and storytelling cinematics, because we got kind of away from it for a while.
Oh, you're talking about SWTOR. Yeah, I haven't played it in a minute, but I heard that they were taking away the voices because it costs too much, or is that all just BS? The new company's not doing that?
I don't know. I didn't hear that. That would
horrible.
suck.
Death.
Yeah. That would suck.
Kyle says, I just want our old Star Wars back. A genuinely good story with relatable characters. P.S. You guys are like survivors of Disney Order 66 and are keeping hope in the dark times. Great job and thank you. Oh, thank you guys. Without you guys, we ain't here, bro. Like seriously, it all comes down to you. So
yeah, I reckon we could pull everybody's idea and have within this chat 10 years worth of Star Wars stories just from that. You know what I mean? Like you guys really come up with great ideas and appreciate it. I always say the theory off camera, best community in Star Wars. Like just you guys are the best community.
Yeah, I agree. I love you guys. It's 9 years, bro. 9.5 years strong. It's crazy. Crazy. We'll never get true Star Wars again until Disney relinquishes ownership of the IP. I will one day enter their orbit, and I will take over.
In my head, when there was not Star Wars, like, well, it hasn't been Star Wars since George, so get that done. But what you're really saying is it's not Star Wars worthy of paying attention to, and that's why we keep wading through it, hoping. I have a video out on that. I know we didn't talk about it, but Sean Levy again has said that Starfighter is not a sequel or a prequel. He asked, what type of Star Wars movie do you want me to make? A prequel or a sequel? And she goes, no, do something new. And he came up with the story on his own with his writer, Troper, or Jonathan Troper, who, if you don't know who that is, he did the show Banshee, which if you've never seen Banshee, go on HBO Max and watch great. It's Anthony Starr, who was Homelander, Homelander now, but before he plays like a thief that pretends to be a small town sheriff. It's great. It's violent and all the things. So it's like everything I've heard about it is good. And I'm hoping that just maybe we'll get something siloed off that is its own original story of an uncle on the run with his nephew. He says it doesn't connect to anything and it's all new original characters. And so that's what we're doing. We're just waiting and hoping that just bit by bit, maybe we'll get some little siloed off shit.
I don't want to live in hopium here too much. Like I don't have any faith in Disney, but there's something that I keep reading, whereas Kathleen Kennedy was clearly hands-on, or Bob Iger, with Star Wars, and supposedly she would lure in all these directors and stuff and say, you have carte blanche, do what you want, and then she would come and make sweeping changes, like look at Solo, for example, Phil Lord or whatever. Supposedly with Andor and Lev.
Oh, they got him.
I hit the mic. I hit the button.
Nope.
Hit the mic. Supposedly she's been hands off and just lets them do what they want. And I'm like, I don't want Disney to keep the IP, but if they're going to, I hope that these people who care, I say that about Gilroy, that care about Star Wars get to tell their stories.
I know. I get it. Badger, you sweet summer child, blah, 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 naive. How many times? I get it. But also,
no, I want it to be good.
I want it to be good. I don't hate everything. I don't want to hate everything just because it comes out.
No, but the problem is,
I said what I said about Momin, but
I want it to be good.
Dude, if it doesn't land for you, it doesn't land for you.
What I'm saying is, it's got enough. Like the Terry Metalis with Picard season 3 was really good. And it was and it was just because he had enough clout and they didn't care, and he got to do his own thing. And I kind of hope that that's what this is, where he just has enough power, and Ryan Gosling and his writer and everyone has just enough to be left alone.
Do you think that we're the part of the problem, though? I keep seeing this, that like, say, RK Outpost pushes, Ryan says this, like, if you support Disney, you're basically prolonging their life, and Star Wars is going to be on life support the more you do it. Whereas me, I'm like, I want all Star Wars to be good, but I'm starting to see that line of logic of that if they get a win, it actually prolongs their reign, if that makes sense. And so you almost don't want them to. It's
I love
hard.
Ryan, but that presumes that if they're not going to sell it, they're not going to give it up.
I was going to say there's rumors, but yeah, you're right. It's too valuable.
Bro, imagine someone just dropped 20 billion on them. Like, hey, here's 20 billion.
Saudis.
I hope I'm wrong.
Give me it.
Yeah.
You think they would pass that up?
I just want good Star Wars. I just want that.
I just don't.
That's all I want.
It's not that it's not possible. It's is it probable? And I just don't think it's
just
very
imagine
probable
someone
they're
with
gonna
like
get rid of it.
insane, like money means like absolutely nothing to them.
Daddy Musk, whatever, anyone.
Like, hey,
He would get the shit out of
you don't want to do? Okay, here's 30 billion. Give me Lucasfilm.
That would be great.
Yeah.
That'd
If
be
you
great.
let people have more control, and yeah, absolutely. Anything but Disney at this point.
Yeah, but
I
at this
want it to be
point,
good.
I don't know if that just means if that's how that equates, that if we just ignore and we don't talk about anything, well, what theory, you're fucked. And then I guess we're just not allowed to. I'll just go back to playing Jedi Outcast. I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I don't
gotta
have the
talk
answers.
about it.
But that's, I'm not into extremities of if you talk about it, you're helping. But at the same time, I do wonder.
The theory is if we don't talk about it, I'll put up an opposite, and I would say this if Ryan was here. If we don't talk about it, the only people talking about it are those few fun Disney fans and we'll only get more of that, what they're saying. So I'd rather give our money and our time to the things that we do like, if they're possibly able to make it, and then get more of that. Like if all of a sudden they said, fine, we'll give you a one episode of like a Luke miniseries, and it blew up, and they were like, wow, I guess they like that. And then we got a Luke show. It's that type of thing.
Right.
If we're going to hear voices, I'd rather they hear our voice and not cede ground to the acolyte fans.
Right.
I say that cheek.
A lot of
Thank you,
variables.
Kyle. Happy Thanksgiving. We read this one. Thanks, Hightower. I just want our old Star Wars back and genuinely good story, relatable characters. You guys are like the Survivors Order 66. Read that one. Thanks, Kyle. Disney should do the Jedi Purge era. My FF does. Agreed, Dash. 100% Star Wars was another person I went to for KOTOR besides you. Now he does some streams with his motto being Hopium Copium.
Damn. That's where we're at.
Sometimes
What a buster.
Dark times.
Yeah.
Henry Gilroy gets no pass from me, despite his opinion on the change in Sabine's storyline. He attacked fans, defended Pablo's atrocious online behavior toward Theory, and celebrated Gina's firing. So I'm gonna be real.
Crazy.
I don't know who Henry Gilroy is until I read that article last week about him saying
Yeah,
that
same.
the Sabine decision
Yeah.
was bullshit. Who is this guy? He's
I
just
don't
a
know.
producer on the. What
This
did
is
he
like
say?
Tony's like special brother
Is it
that they
from
just
the
put in
line
for-
of Gilroy?
Yeah, what
are we doing
like?
here?
Tell me about these claims. He attacked fans. How? How did he defend Pablo's bullshit towards me? And when did he celebrate Gina's firing? I don't know anything about this guy.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, fuck him.
'Cause when I hear attack fans, I just think it's like the normal Disney, like, yeah, the racist fans, like it's one of those blatant statements where they
It's a
just co-sign
cardinal
it.
sin.
Well,
You
if you
cannot do
support,
that.
yeah, if you support that shit, I mean, the fans are what
That's
make everything
crazy.
possible. The
Yeah.
fans are why you have jobs. The fans why I have a job. Like
Yeah.
it's you can't get it twisted. You know, don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Well, it's how they get away from.
It's happening now.
It's
Sorry,
how
go
they
ahead.
get away from criticism and talking about the issues we're bringing. This goes across the board on the internet. You bring up a real issue, they say you're racist, you're sexist, you don't like women, you don't like black people, and then it completely takes away from the actual conversation you were trying to have.
Look, dude, of course. That's it's
And you're on the
PR
back
101. I mean,
Yeah.
look, I actually was tinfoil hatting here that that they had sent the Riva actress that I wouldn't be surprised if they had dummy accounts to send like one limp ass racist comment to the actresses to foment dissent among it. Like, cause like
Wouldn't be surprised.
I've never seen anybody say stuff like any of that. And it's like, okay, so there's one
Me neither.
twist. Just they weaponize it like one random wacko. Like what is I feel like that it's
Seems like an Andor
too
situation.
convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean those people don't exist, but
No.
fuck, I don't. They would get flamed alive by both sides of the fandom. It doesn't make
Yeah, but-
sense.
Yeah.
What do people say to you? Like shit,
What do you
the
mean?
amount of comments I've had about me, like just on this podcast, just saying it, all this crazy stuff, like I carry it. It's just
What are you talking
no.
about?
I'm talking about online. How many hateful things have people said
Right.
about you? Death threats, horrible. Like it comes part and parcel. It's the anonymity
Every
of the
day.
internet.
Yeah.
It's not
day.
real. It's not real.
Every day.
But I'm
Well,
sure because you're
they
mixed
warned-
German. Have they ever said anything racial to you?
Oh, I'm sure
Probably
Theory
not.
gets all sort of
To
fun
me?
things
I
said
don't
to
know.
him.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. You're talking to someone who like grew up in with the brown people and then in with the white people. So it's I've heard it from all sides.
He's a daywalker.
Dude, I've been called. I've had like white guys call me this sand N word in hatred. Oh yeah, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah.
Well,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I've had people call me, the other N word Nazi, because I'm German. It goes.
Oh, I got that a lot.
If you
I got that a
hate,
lot.
if you hate someone, you're gonna find whatever you can to say that you think will hurt them. But I mean, I've heard everything at this point.
The Moses Ingram one is they literally told her you're going to deal with a bunch of racist fans, blah, blah, blah. But then when like she showed her DMs and one of them was like, you're a token hire. It's like, that's not racist. I was saying she's a token hire. Riva did not exist because that was a great character that was super important to the show and needed to exist. It was because we
Yeah.
were coming off of the tail end
Whatever.
of George Floyd and the rise in DEI. And so we created a Black Inquisitor because it was popular and actually required for DEI practices at the time. And it completely threw everything off. And then on top of that, she played it in a manner that and by the way, Moses Ingram is a great actress. Go watch The Queen's Gambit. I was shocked to realize that was the same fucking character. So it's not even like any of that, but instead of listening to the critique and what you're actually saying, they just go racist.
Well, it's a great shield. It's funny. I think it's only applicable to people who are like 25 and under, because anybody who grew up in the 90s know that Black culture really took over and they didn't have help of Hollywood. It was actually Hollywood trying to suppress it. Don't listen to gangster rap, sports, movies, comedy, they were at the top of the game. And then somehow this weird rhetoric of they're victims and they need our help, and they just tokenize them and shove them as background characters in things like a Viking show, and
Bro,
then be like, you're racist
1997.
because and you're like,
No
this
one was
doesn't make
upset
sense.
that Mace Windu was
They
Sam
don't-
Jackson.
They don't need your help, but suddenly they're like, "No, we are the grand protectors, and you're evil." If you, it's just a dumbass
Dude,
thing.
every time there was a in the 90s, I remember every time there was like a black guy in something, it was like that dude's got swag. Like that guy's dope. That guy, it's like Will Smith popped off in the 90s.
He was like the biggest movie star on the planet
Yeah.
for a
We
while.
said Daywalker, but literally Daywalker. Blade was badass.
Oh my god, he was the
Marvel.
Fuck it, the
Stopped
guy
him
who
from
started Marvel.
bankrupting.
Yeah, dude,
Spawn.
it is wild. Like like being raised in that era and then coming into this one,
It's
and
so
I'm like,
weird to hear
That
that
was the other
rhetoric.
thing.
Yeah.
Remember during Black Panther, where I was like, "Oh, it's the first black superhero." I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
You
Blade,
insane?
bro. Blade
in the
started it
90s.
all.
Was it
In the- yeah.
97?
Oh, Meteor Man, Blank Man. But that's I digress.
Can I have just a weird callback?
Yeah.
Because I realized I've ranted a little bit. Remember that party I went to? It was after.
Yeah,
Black Panther.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
This
you're
really
1930.
rich short guy that didn't like me, clearly black, went Wakanda forever and looked at me. I swear to God, I was
Did he
like,
call you a colonizer?
I was like, I don't think I can do this with her. Like multiple because they love Black Panther. I was like, I don't think I'm.
You cannot
I'm
do
in
that,
trouble here.
colonizer.
No, you
That's
have
an
to.
R
What do
sign.
you mean?
You think I should walk around go Wakanda forever?
Bro, I had a black friend
Yeah.
at work. Shout out Trey. We used to do that when we passed by. Wakanda forever, brother.
They're too rich. They were just too rich and powerful. I was a bug.
Point is, we had it. No one was talking about this.
Listen,
no
the
one
only
said anything
people-
about Lando.
It was
The
the
only
cool
people
thing.
that get offended by this shit are white people.
Yes,
It's insane.
bored with no personality too.
Yeah, with no
on
personality.
other people's
Yeah.
behalf. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy. I don't know, man.
Called Slaying
Wow.
Dragons.
Could all the fans actually pull all their money and actually just buy Star Wars like Musk did with Twitter? It's a fantasy, but that'd be yeah. But I mean, it's not going to happen. You know it.
Yeah.
You know it. I've had people call me a camel jockey. I'm short and half Arab. It works on both levels. Phenomenal.
Yeah,
joke.
he is short. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I got you twice. That's fine.
Crazy.
I'm sorry, dude.
It's crazy.
How is it though, riding a camel?
Oh,
Were you
Rode a
asking
camel
me?
once.
You
No, I was
racist
asking.
son of a-
No, I was asking him. It was a joke because he'd
That's
lean
fine.
into it. I
Yeah.
actually would like to ride a camel sometime.
super awkward. Horses are
Yeah.
way easier. Yes.
I'd like to eat camel hump because I don't know. Why not?
Just eat a bunch of fat.
Chinese eat it.
I'm sure
Yeah,
my
yeah,
ancestors
but
rode
they
them
know
all.
how to cook it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat
that got
horse, though,
real,
oddly.
real quick.
Yeah. Anyways, do we have camels in Star Wars? I guess a Tauntaun, kind of.
Yes.
I was thinking
What's
Because
Tatooine.
we
that
know we have
creature that
horses
makes-
because of the Last Jedi or
What's that?
Rise of
oh,
Skywalker.
on Tatooine. No,
We went the other
what's
route.
it
We
on
have like
Jakku?
dewbacks and
Mm,
what are you thinking of?
Bantha?
What's it look like?
I'm thinking of something that shakes its nose, like it's got a bit of a longer
A
nose.
bantha?
No, it's skinny, like a camel.
It's
I think
skinny
I-
like-
I think
Oh, I
I'm-
know what you mean.
I think-
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
Episode 1, I think you're thinking.
Yeah,
Obi-Wan
with
rides
Jar
on.
Jar. Yeah.
Oh,
You know
those
the
big,
skinny,
the Toronto thing, whatever it is. Yeah.
P, you should think.
Well, they got Rontos. What is it?
Ronto.
No,
That's what I'm
That's
thinking.
what it is,
Ronto.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
The thing that Obi-Wan at the end of Revenge of the Sith. The thing he
I thought they smelled bad
rides.
on the
On the
outside.
outside. That's a Tauntaun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you know? That's one of the funnest things about Star Wars Galaxies back in the day was cooking. All the different
Yes!
parts. Get some Jawa juice.
We went Ronto hunting. Yeah. We're wild. Yeah, we got a shit ton in the outback. I don't live in the outback, so Australia around. We live on like the coast because it's all just
Right.
Mad Max territory in the middle.
I don't think anyone lives in that middle part.
No, the eastern water, basically rainfall doesn't get over the mountains, and so it just leaves it all
Yopi.
barren and not good.
Yopi, right?
That's what it is.
Yopi, yes,
Thank you.
yes. It's not a.
Shout out
Let me have a
Gregory.
look at one.
Shout out
Thank
Gregory.
you. Ronto.
Yeah.
I'm
And I
so
wonder like those the things that like Jabba's eating whole with the little
It's frogs?
frog things. Yeah.
That he spits
like
out
chicken.
at the
Pretty
Yeah,
sure
well,
they're
those are the
frogs.
bones.
There was a
I thought
snake
those were
on
the bones.
Dagobah, wasn't there?
Yep.
Gamorrean probably tastes. It's a
Yopi.
little.
That
Yeah,
is
that's what we
100%
just
a camel.
That's what Gregory just said.
No, but
Yeah.
I know. I'm saying I just looked it up because he said it. That's 100% a camel. I can't get that. That is camel territory. Thank you.
Camel.
It's driven me crazy.
Yeah, right, mate. The Ford Falcon GT, yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Jesus.
Yeehaw.
It's a very Australian thing.
I heard Gungan is a delicacy, but it's a whole other
Gungan.
thing.
Gungan. Ruda. You guys ever seen Meet Joe Black?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
You know what I keep seeing?
Jamaican
Brad
accent
Pitt doing
reminded me
that
of-
Jamaican accent
That's what I
on
was gonna say.
YouTube. It just
Bro,
keeps
he
popping
doesn't
up.
because it's good. And then you see the Jamaicans in the chat, they're like, "Oh my god, Woody!
Oh,
I got a Woody."
Big Soupy from Woody.
Bro.
The only thing I want to see from Disney is Tales of the Sith. 6 episodes show the start of and end of Rule of Two, Bane, and Xana. It would canonize the Bane trilogy, ending with Bane's death. The last 3 episodes would be the tail end with Plagueis and Palps. That'd be phenomenal, man. And
Be
thank you
totally
so much
down
for
for
that
that.
really big super chat. We appreciate it, dude.
We appreciate
Thankful
it.
for
I'm
you.
scared that would be Bane would be like, Xana, you must learn. And she'd be like, I don't need to learn. You need to learn from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what? Let me jump bodies.
Dude, the opening of that comic too, Tales of the Jedi, it's so fucking hardcore with the father and his 2 sons scavenging a graveyard and saying, we shouldn't be here, father, it's haunted. And then the lightsaber just lifts up out of the ground, kills one of the kids, kills both the kids in front of the dad, and it's Bane who is doing it, punishing them for what they did. And the dad's like, why did I have to see? It's fucking hard. It's Game of Thrones hardcore.
That was
so
Bane.
good though. Bane, that is the Sith. That is the Sithiest of Sith.
Damn.
And then like when she poisons him, she's like, "You knew the soup was poisoned," and he's like, "You came back for seconds and thirds." Like,
Damn.
Was that the
lips were
Twi'lek?
poisoned. It's the chick in the beginning. It's one of the it's Zatanna
And
or
the
not?
Sith-
It's one of the names. Yeah, it's one of the
the
Sith chicks.
it-
that's poisoned.
Yeah, I like that he was like, I knew you were going to betray me, but I was just going to bang you until
And,
it kind of
and then
happened.
basically he's like, "But if it had killed me, I wasn't worth being called a Sith."
Yeah,
He knew he
yeah.
could tank the poison, bro.
That Zabrak to beat the Christ out of him. That was such a crazy thing. The way that he just humiliated him, wouldn't kill Bane in the training thing. He just broke his bones. Oh,
It's
Thank
so,
you again,
it's
Woody.
so good. Thank you,
Thank you,
Woody.
Woody.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
bro.
Thank you, man. We split super chats, guys, as you guys know, probably from the last shows. Bullshit.
Let's go.
But we appreciate all your super chats. It gets divided upon us. Just got a Boone Kestis out of a GM mystery box, Grandmaster mystery box at Theory Savers. Thank you for that. Also, would you consider selling just chassis? Like if I already owned an SE Saber, but I wanted a chassis with the TS setup fonts. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, contact customer support. We 100% do that. Let them know that you spoke with me. It just depends on what Saber you want it for, because some of the chassis are different and it would have to fit. So we could definitely work something out. 100%, bro. Thank you. That's a great pull, by the way, on that mystery Saber.
Yeah, Kestis.
The boom. I love you guys. Love you too, Woody.
much love.
Did Theory read my super chat?
Probably.
I mean, we went through everything in order.
Scroll
I
through
didn't remember what it was.
88
I
of
was-
them.
Yeah, we
I
read
feel
this
like
one.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you, bro. Thanks, Chaos.
Thank you, sir.
I like this rule of 3. You guys like the show? I know in the beginning you guys were like new to Badger and
Who's
all
this
that, but I feel
Badger?
like he's really fallen into his place here, you know?
Oh, he knows.
Theory put me in my place.
What the hell?
I heard
No, you
that
know what I
too.
mean? He's like settled into
Behind
his,
the scenes, the yelling
into his
that we have
seat.
to endure.
Oh god.
I got a
dude.
comment on one of my videos. Was like, "Hey Badger, I thought you were a douche when I first saw you on Film Threat, but I really like you now, and I like your take. So have a good one, brother." I'm like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm still a douche, but you
That's
like
a
me now." so
huge
it works out.
compliment.
It's a
Thank
huge
you.
compliment. No, I
Yeah,
appreciate you.
huge.
Yeah. Dash, I want.
I love
it.
the chat.
Do you guys like Badger now? Let's see it in the chat. See a little bit of love.
Shame me.
And if you
Well,
hate him,
say-
just
you
put up
say
a middle
why?
finger
You hate
emoji.
me.
Or like
get
an N for no.
Heart emoji or middle finger emoji. I mean, that's it's either
I
one.
didn't like Badger at first
That's
because he's
fine.
old, but now I realize he's a vibe.
He's
I'm
unk, dude.
40. Thank you. He's like, yeah, that's old. It's like, oh,
He's
okay.
unk. Yeah.
I'm unk.
I went
Badger
to international
stinks.
high school. I told my
Oh,
friends I
just
was
kidding.
half Lebanese, and they're like, "No, man, your culture and soul is all white, white as hell."
Oh no.
It's crazy.
I too like mayonnaise on white bread. It's tasty.
Mossy's. Thank you.
Badger stinks. Hate him. We love Badger.
Kidding.
I love Badger when he gets into it with Gooch.
It's my co-host.
Well,
yeah.
JK. No,
Appreciate
he's
ya.
unrepentantly California straight.
Unrepentantly
Unrepentantly.
California straight. Yeah.
What's California straight? Which that means like half gay or
That's
something?
a joke that I made up one time. Is like it means we have fashion and we can watch a musical without getting weirded out. We can hug a dude, blah 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 blah. But we don't have the full, It means we have style. There's a whole clip that they play of me explaining it. You get the idea.
All right.
Badgers, go.
All right.
Thank you.
Answer you 50. Unc's 50. Unc got
Bless
Unc.
you.
Stop,
No, I love
Bob.
this stream. You guys are the best. I don't.
These are
It's not
fun.
a joke. I love talking Star Wars. I don't get the nerd clip played.
Oh, these are fun, man. I love these streams. They're great. Got great dynamic between the three of us. So I'm glad
Chat's
you guys are
awesome.
enjoying the show.
Love talking about this shit. Would Anakin have fallen? Had Qui-Gon? All the questions. Who's more powerful? What happens? Like, yeah.
Yeah, and it's once Star Wars is going to be more prominent next year with all the projects and stuff they got coming out. I'm sure the conversations are going to be more wild.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, this is
the
the
clips are
the
going to be
low
more wild.
times. There's nothing even to talk about except
This
just
is the
friends.
most dry and
Yeah.
dead Star Wars and the channel has ever been. Ever.
But look, you guys are fired up still. So it just goes to show you, Chad is king.
Well, yeah, I'm fine. I love the chat.
Oh yeah. No, you
I
just
love
meant like
the
in
chat,
general. Like yeah, no, there's nothing.
Oh yeah, there's nothing.
Yeah, no, and I can see it in the Old Republic and like the server count and like people on planets. Like yeah,
Oh yeah, dude.
it's the
yeah.
low point.
Yeah, low
I
point.
did not play the Obi-Wan game on Xbox,
did.
but I actually want to get an emulator. I want it. I looked for it the other day. They don't sell it on any platform, so I was
Fixed
pretty pissed
camera
about that.
angles.
I hear the saber combat was pretty decent.
Which is all I
I know.
wanted back in the day was the lightsaber fight.
Yeah, I didn't have an Xbox, so I missed. It was an exclusive.
Bro, I bought my Xbox just to play KOTOR. I'd had
Yeah.
PlayStations until then, but it was a exclusive.
Theory: why is the ignition of the Annie 3 Saber in the wrong spot? It should be the middle box, not one of the two buttons. Yeah, so we recently changed it.
Oh, did you?
I don't have it. Yeah, we changed it because we felt it would be better for when you're actually spinning your saber around. It
hit
used to be in the middle of the box, but now it's the two buttons on the top, which makes it way better if you're actually like spinning it around and dueling it. You don't turn it off as easy. So yeah, that's why that change was made. But it's now updated and changed, so you don't
I
randomly
think in
turn it
canon,
off.
the red button on any saber is the extender, like it extends it,
So it's the knob
or
that
like
you turn.
the yeah.
So it's the gold switch that actually is supposed to turn it on.
Yeah.
But we changed it. It used to be the control box. Now we've changed it to those two buttons up top. I wish I had it. It's downstairs. I'll go get it.
Yeah, sweet. I used to love it. I remember there was one of the books that's describing Vader's lightsaber and that he has a button on it that he can hit it and it extends it and he gets an extra, like, I don't know, foot and a half or whatever. So he could surprise people with the extra long saber.
Didn't that punk that got possessed by Exar Kun try that in iJedi with Luke? Remember? He had a purple saber and he doubled the length of it. Tried to
Zerandos,
surprise
or
him.
is it the other one?
I forget who his name
yeah.
was. It was the first one before that fucker. What's his name?
The other one that we don't like.
The Sun Crusher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
And
yeah,
I
Kip
love that
Duran.
idea.
Kip
Kip
Duran.
Duran.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, man, I want. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So we changed it to this button here, and then this button is the auxiliary, so it changes the fonts. And
Oh,
such.
okay, yeah. So that's the one I thought, like on the not that one, the other one. That's the one that does the like extension if he needs it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Ahsoka Tano.
Aelon Scott the Darksaber. Traitor! Just a simple
Now this is...
organ error. He's no good. It's just Ben. At last we will. Master Yoda. Darth Sidious. I am a Jedi. Like my... Over here. I'm Cal.
So good.
Second sister.
Ahsoka Tano.
Oh look, Rocky's gonna twitch.
Rossi, why?
He loves
Oh, yeah.
Ahsoka Tano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, that's where that fan art came from.
Oh, dude, I fucking love this.
loves Ahsoka. No, I go into my room every day just because that's where I'm at, and I just turn the shit on.
Yeah, right. Like I never get tired of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Woo, boy! At least we don't have hoverboards, but at least we got lightsabers.
Yeah.
At least we got lights.
Chat. These are all on sale right now.
Dash, where's your
sabers with
lightsaber?
these and discounts.
The other room.
Everyone go get your sabers.
Oh no, it didn't come off as douchey at all. No. There's a reason why we change everything or do everything that we do.
Yeah.
So everything's supposed to be as user friendly as possible. So before, when you're spinning it around and all that stuff, sometimes you want to grab it here, you end up hitting buttons and it turns it off. This makes it much more easy. You don't really hit it up here.
Okay, let's be honest. Someone said
button
we
is
never
less
grow up.
sensitive.
First, true. But also, toys weren't this cool back in the day. All right. Comics and everything became mainstream. So,
yeah.
I do like because the Revan one doesn't have the red buttons, but this one actually has the red buttons on it.
Yeah.
Get a little finicky with them, but you just got to screw it in the right way. Yeah, this is really Kyle really knew what he was doing.
All I heard is power on. Don't judge me for my budget saver.
Oh my
You're gonna
god!
mystery box.
You like that pulsation action? I gotta send you something better, dude.
I'm shaming you.
It was a mystery box. I love the gamble of the mystery box.
I'm Cal. I love that it says I'm Cal because I was just playing Jedi Survivor the other day. He says I'm Cal like a billion times. I'm Cal. This is BD1.
Oh, it's really out.
Yeah. Like it's got like it's growling.
The Dash Cow actually one of the best because it's the easiest to spin and all that.
I love how easy it is to do all that. If it was in silver, I don't think I'd change anything about it. I think if I was an actual Jedi, I'd have something really close to this, so you don't touch the activated switch. What the heck?
You can actually fight with them.
Do you have the? I can't remember when I sent you, but do you have the TIE Fighter, the Ion Engine?
Let me see.
My name is
Night
Sister.
Would be Saber Bros?
Holy crap!
I have you now. Yeah, I don't care. It's awesome.
Yeah, I love it, dude. I love it. Yeah, anyways. All right, well, chat. I mean, I think that did you ever play that
enough
Xbox
yet?
one?
Thank you.
So was as dry as the 8. Oh my god.
Bruh.
Good
Member
one.
for 39 months. Thank you, Chad Admiral Thrawn. Hope we see the real you in Ahsoka Season 2, not the watered-down version. All right, chat. All right, boys. Shall we call it an eve?
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. We love you.
Life Day or Harvest Festival or whatever the hell we're going to...
Whatever you want to call it.
It's
Thankful
great.
for all of you guys. Yeah, seriously.
Next Thursday, we should be good to go for another one.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dash, anything?
Right, Dash? And you'll have your lightsaber charged?
Yeah. I didn't know. I was just floored because I saw a Twitch comment symbol and I was like, "Oh, we can see them now. It's on Twitch."
Yeah. So on StreamYards, I'm
it
dual
does, right?
streaming. I'm on Twitch as well.
Hey, Twitch.
It brings some
How you
people
doing?
in. There's some Twitchies.
Shout out Twitch.
Yeah.
Should
Yes, I'm good for next Thursday for you guys. Friday for me because I'm in the future.
Emperor 2. I like the Emperor 2 the most. It is beautiful. Freaking beautiful, man. Yeah.
Very elegant.
Indeed. It's just freaking so sleek and shiny.
Mm-hmm.
All right, chat. We love you. We appreciate you. Have a great Thanksgiving. And check out your emails later tonight. I'll be sending something at midnight and tomorrow to make sure you remember the sale is still going on for Black Friday. This is the week where it's all popping off. So, a Twitch channel I didn't know. I know. I just dual stream on there sometimes, so want to show love on all different platforms. Might as well extend the reach as much as I can. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all the super chats to us on Thanksgiving. We love you, and can't wait for Vitter episode 2.
Yeah.
See you guys next week.
And you're sounding like a separatist.